What's up, everybody? Got an awesome person backstage. Please help me welcome Lord Kratos himself.
Cheers, everyone. How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Hello.
Go scroll all the way back. Hey, Lee, you're supposed to be up here. Hey, Maddie.
Yeah, where's the man of the hour, so to speak? Here, where's he at? What's up, Ann? My muddy mess.
Hey, Ann. Dad.
Wendy's excellent adventure. All that chat. What's up? Hi, Georgianne.
Georgianne. Miss Connie.
Hey, Bad Idea Lab.
Hey, Mo. Good to see you. Wendy. Gentleman Prospector. I'll tell you what. This dude, tonight's about Lee, but this dude sent me some awesome gold that I won on his channel. And that's from about an eighth of the bag.
Ooh. I seen you're out there, and I even seen the little video where like, look at what you found. I can't believe that's crazy. I heard, and it was a video, so that I seen, but that they found gold in sand from Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. There's trace amounts, but it's not worth it.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, I was sitting there thinking of a whole new business model. Like, I'm just gonna sip Home Depot sand.
Hey, Allie.
What's up, Pops? How's it going? I'll be getting back to you shortly, bud.
There's the man.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone.
What's up, Lee?
So nice now we got you up here. I got to ask, any bits and bobs today?
Bits and bobs, just bits and bobs.
Nice. Nice.
Hey, Pops. Good to see you.
How you doing, Lee? You healing up over there?
Yeah, I'm all good here. How's yourself?
Good. Well, it's like, we're well into like prime time magnet fishing season. If you're a northerner like me and has actual seasons where it's just not hot and hotter, where we have snow and stuff freezes over. So yeah, it's like, folks out there are starting to feel it. A little sprained wrist here. A little bit of sunburn, excessive sunburn here and there.
It happens.
Oh yeah. But
teams out there hard at work clean up those waterways. We ain't gonna let a little achy muscles hurt.
No,
probably not too.
Little achy muscles, That's kind of like.
But there's other folks that have worse things than that, right, Jared?
Definitely, I can say my magnet fishing season's on the line of being over, possibly for the season, but I'm trying not to let it be. If I can pull a chair out there, I'm going to keep going.
Well, what we need to do is some of these steel we pull. We just need to build like braces and stuff, and just heal you up and make you like an Iron Man.
There we go.
Hey, if Tony Stark can do it, sure as heck Kratos can too.
That'd be awesome.
Well, let's be out there in chat.
No,
so Benny is Kratos restocked from mostly. It depends on what you're looking for. We have a lot of stuff in stock. There's some stuff out of stock. Weird Max 360s are in stock right now, minus the Midas editions. Everything's coming. Just trying to keep up. It's crazy. Bless. So yeah, we're trying to keep up with stuff.
Yeah. There's some people who know and some people who don't know. I went to the doctor today, and they think I may have torn my ACL and MCL both.
Not good.
That's not something you want to mess with.
Yeah, they said if those aren't torn, then they think the calf muscle may have detached from the top of the knee or the leg bone.
George said get a walker. No doubt. I've seen him toss a magnet pretty far. It takes a little practice, I think, because I wasn't good at it, and George was well in that thing from his chair. Chair out there.
I hope George and Chris Busby can both make it to the event next year, because I've added another belt, and I know Busby's heard about it. Heated throw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it'll have its own belt, its own category, I was going to talk with whoever enters into it and figure out what kind of magnet they want to throw. So
That'd be cool. Yeah, dude. I tell you what, it's like when I seen those, kind of had sneak peeks at the belts. You know what I mean? But when you see it like in person, it's like, dang, that's freaking sweet. I mean, they were freaking sweet.
Yeah, you did a good job on those ones. Can't wait to see next year's ones.
Next year's are going to be a little bit different. They're a lot the same, but a little bit different. I'm going to follow the color scheme for the event this year. So
Nice.
blue, turquoise, a little bit of black in there.
Yeah. You got who's that? Oh. Yeah, so and how'd Global Magnet Fishing Day go? We got Funhouse mirrors.
Oh yeah. So Sean actually took that home with him and is cleaning it up. I did a huge deep dive after talking with Sean for like 3 hours. I was online researching. There's a Facebook group dedicated to that park and the amusement park. Sadly, the general manager that was there for most of the park's life passed away last year, so I couldn't ask questions to him. But I've been talking with the assistant manager for the park.
Mm-hmm.
And the mirror that we pulled up was put on the playground as a new mirror, but was made from the glass from the original carousel.
Wow.
I love stuff like that. Just like the history of something getting repurposed for these different things.
Yeah.
So, just find like 15 more, and then we could start the Kratos Funhouse.
What's up, Brad?
Hey, Brad. What's up, brother?
Long time no see.
How you doing? Cheers.
Roller coaster parts are.
So here's the funny thing with that. My deep dive with talking with them, I found out that the original park was built in 1915. They used a 2-lane width wooden bridge going to an island. It was complete island at that point. And in like the 50s, hot rod nights on Friday nights, kids like to go hot rod and go to the amusement park with their friends and all that. They started having people drive off the bridge. So they started trying to reinforce the bridge rails and stuff. And they started doing some smaller concrete rails. And the concrete only went up to about the side to about the top of the bridge. Well, in 1964, they had a brand new Mustang go with less than 3,000 miles, convertible top, go off the bridge because it hit a slick spot and land in the river right where my hook is at.
Oh man, we're gonna need a couple extra magnets. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, then
for siding jobs.
In the I think it was like 69. They said 68 or 69. A truck, kind of like a Swan's truck we would have here, went into the river through the bridge in that same area with a full load of funnel cake batter. So it was carrying all the funnel cake mix, and it went right through the bridge because it was overweight and took out the whole bridge. And that was part of the reason the whole park had to shut down for a while. Then they refurbished the bridge and got it to where it was good again. And then it was bought out by a park we have here called Adventureland. And while it was still somewhat operating and in the shutdown stages, what they call the Riviera, which is a dance hall, ended up catching on fire and burning most of the park down.
Jeez. Just seems like it was plagued. The history is plagued.
Before it was an amusement park, it was one of the first circus zoos. It was both a circus and a zoo at the same time.
Oh, no way.
And that was in the 1800s.
Yeah, well, that was back the circus booming back. Start, yeah, it was in the it's thralls of all the craziness. People say, "Whoa, lions up close." That's wild.
Yeah.
One of the pictures, there was a bear.
One of the pictures that I saw from this amusement park, though, they had bears in their petting zoo.
Oh,
Yeah, man, it's like I've always never seen when I go, they have the little stingrays that you can pet. But,
Mm-hmm.
man, I get nervous because whatever happened, what happened to what's his name who got taken out by a stingray.
Oh, Steve Irwin. Hey, Christian.
Yeah. So even as little as I'm still afraid, I'm like, how is this able to be pet? But bears, okay, that's crazy. They'd be licking the potato chip grease off my fingers.
That would have been cool. Way cooler if it would have gone into a giant cat of grease and powdered sugar. Yeah. Huge funnel cake for everyone.
The world's biggest funnel cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love funnel cakes. Can we just have a moment of silence for all that batter that just that's just gone? Hey, it's carnival season here in my local town. So I don't know if y'all out there, your carnival's happening. We've been going to our little fair. Yeah, I'm going to ours and getting those funnel cakes. Got to get a little fruit on the top.
Oh, yeah. I wish I could eat strawberries still.
Yeah, strawberries on top's good. Mm-hmm. But too bad you can't eat them. More for me.
One of the things here is a funnel cake burger.
Yeah, they've got one here at the state fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's a funnel cake burger. It's a burger on top of a funnel cake with another funnel cake on top of it.
That's what I'm talking about. Me being in the Fat Kid Club, and loving food, I always think these fair foods and carnival foods don't get the recognition they deserve because some of the food, you get some of these crazy foods and it's no, not that you want to eat that every day, but man, I was like that KFC. They had to double down. I love that thing. Lee, you probably didn't hear of it, but over here they had this KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's called, had the sandwich, which was basically two pieces of breaded chicken. What would go in a normal chicken sandwich? It was just the breaded chicken, and that was the bun, I guess, so to speak, and bacon and cheese was in the middle. It's a beautiful thing.
Nice. I'll have to try that one day.
Yeah.
Not doctor recommended.
Thanks, Ken. Brad says they might have a Cerakote video of a 12G coming out.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, I bet you crazy. I'm curious to see what you're going to do with it, Brad. Yeah, I know about Fat Kid snacks.
Mm-hmm. I did a short about my last one. I mean, over the weekend, I think it was Saturday, I made homemade bread. And then I made homemade meatballs that, I kid you not, were a little bit bigger than a golf ball.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Homemade bread. I've been wanting to do that. I've been doing a lot of homemade stuff lately, and bread's on the list.
Oh yeah, I was like, why not put my culinary skills to use? So
yeah. You don't keep a pet jar of sourdough on your counter, do you?
No, but I have a killer recipe that's actually from France.
Yeah, did you ever see that? Because it's alive, you know what I mean? It's that sourdough sitting there in that jar alive, and people treat it like their pet,
Oh yeah,
name it, pet that jar.
My culinary instructor had one for my bakery instructor. Mo said she saw that short and drooled.
Yeah, I've been making I've been doing it is cannon season, so that's what I've been doing, a lot of cannon, making little snacks, some of them dilly beans, just like grandma used to make. How was your Global Magnet Fishing Day, Lee, over there?
Oh, quite busy. Went to a historical town. Quite a few bits came up. So yeah, quite happy with it, really. Videos out.
Nice.
So.
I had a good time. I was hanging out with, I don't know if he's still in the chat, with Chris. And we were down at one of our local spots that Yeah, it was just conducive to hang out with people and come on down. And
I saw the photos. It looked amazing.
we had a great time. It was hot, no doubt. I'm sure everyone knows that. But we had a good time. We had some folks we had people who were doing regular fishing. Within an hour, they were magnet fishing. That's
Nice.
Bring extra magnets if you got them.
That's cool.
Hey, Kenneth Bird. Yeah.
Well,
hi to everyone in chat.
Yeah, there he is. Chris is in there. Yeah, bro. What's up, my man? Yeah, I think Chris and I both look like lobsters by the end of the day, I think.
Yeah, see, that whole weekend was pretty cool because I had Sean come down, and I wasn't expecting anything since my truck caught on fire right before that, like literally a week or two beforehand. I was like, great, there goes all these plans. And he came down. We had a couple spots that I'd never hit before, and the rivers were so high, and the current was so fast that you could not fish them.
Mm-hmm.
I was using my Helios on one toss from a bridge near the police station, and the current was so fast that it took it underneath, and there was metal support wires all around across this bridge. It's an old train bridge.
Yeah,
it stuck to it, and we were sitting there both pulling the rope trying to get it to free, and it wouldn't free. And then I was like, you know what? Chop Shop showed me how to do this the right way, and so I took it and I just quick pull and it pops loose. And I was like, okay, quickly pull it in before it's
get the safety.
And we're like, yeah, nope. But I was using what was left of my 100-foot rope, probably about 75, 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it was taking every bit of it from the top of that bridge to the water was where it was at.
Yeah, where you're like leaning over, just touching the ground, just all right, just long enough, just touching the water. Yeah, underneath the water.
But
yeah, difficult fishes, them ones.
Yeah, we moved to a couple other spots, and then took them to the famous park that we went to for Global Magnet Fishing Day, and that's when we found a Trek brand bike.
That's all sweet.
Brand new, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's awesome when you find something that's like freshies.
We set it over by this kind of like bathroom station near the park, and the maintenance guy for the park came and grabbed it, took it over to the police station for us, so that I didn't have to deal with that, because you could tell it was stolen for that kind of a bike. I mean, that's a $500 bike. Who's going to throw in the water?
Yeah, it's not the old Huffy. The kids are riding off the dock into the water for fun.
Right. So, and it was like literally throw one. He pulls up a scooter, drops it right down the same area, sticks to the bike, and he starts to pull it out, and it falls in. So we both pull it out.
That's crazy. When Chris and I were out, this just goes to show one thing, that this spot we went to, Chris was down there, magnet fished it. I've been down there here and there, magnet fishing, making content, having fun, cleaning up the waterways. But it's close. It's like a spot that it always gives, but you tend to think like, well, there can't be nothing good in here anymore, right? So we had, like I said, we had some onlookers, some young kids actually were fishing, and they were like, hey, one kid was like, hey, can I try magnet fishing? I was like, sure. And I was talking to Chris, and I was like, hey, the Helios, perfect magnet for the kid, you know what I mean? To just start tossing out, a nice, smaller magnet. And doggone, I was laughing because I don't know, Chris was his first or second throw. That kid pulled up a rifle. And so it just goes, like,
oh man,
because you really do think when you're magnet fishing, you're only getting that line of that area. There's probably thousands, and if you're, and it was like he got that right when I was like, oh my goodness, like beginner luck. But we were so happy. That kid's hooked. He's probably having dreams about magnet fishing now. He loved it.
That sounds about like, same spot where the ATMs were pulled out of. You know, I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I found an ATM. There's only going to be one there. And then they tell me, oh, we found 2 of them. And I'm like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
So that was,
yeah,
and then that's the same place from the grenade.
Yeah, it just goes, and you know, and a lot of that's probably like, well, a magnet might even have went over that spot before, but we've been having crazy floods. Like Chris said, he was just down there, it was flooding again. You know, that stuff does stir up sediments and redeposit stuff. Mother Nature is crazy, and you know, so it's always like sometimes it's always worth to go back to that old spot. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Chris found a grenade there too. He found a grenade there.
I know that Mr. Lee there's had some awesome finds in the last month or so. Bunch of
smelting pots, the cannonballs, shoe last, things like that.
Oh man, I can't wait to come on over, bro. You know, I'm planning that trip, getting things together.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen for sure.
I'm gonna be doing Benny D. Gonna be doing that UK tour over there.
Too right.
Yeah, speaking of tours, everyone.
Speaking of tours, I hear that you're planning one in September, Lee.
Yep. So I'm going to be doing a charity walk for Jared's collab, raising funds for that one. Awesome. And I'm going to be doing the Isle of Wight coastal tour path, which is 113 kilometers, 70 miles, over 6 days.
Let me see if I can't get this here.
So, but basically, it's where all the dinosaur fossils are on the south of the English coastal area. It's a separate island. And I'm going to basically get a hovercraft over to the island. And the minute I dock on the island is the point that I start the walk. There we go.
Oh, wow. That, for one, it seems like it's going to be beautiful, just the views itself.
It is going to be an amazing trek. There's campsites along the way, but I'll be doing wild camping. It's all going to be on my own. So basically, I'm doing that. So if anybody donates to the Cash App, PayPal, things like that, that all goes to the collab charity for 2025 that Jared's holding.
That's so awesome of you, Lee. That's very cool.
Yeah, so all that southwest coast, from where that spike is, all the way down that coast is what they call the dinosaur coastline.
Oh, wow.
And that there's woolly mammoth remains on that area. There's dinosaur bones. And then right at the bottom corner, there was a World War I and World War II prisoner of war camp for German and Italians in World War II.
Hopefully there's a pub or two along the way on that trek.
Oh, there will be. There are a few rivers that I'm looking at as well, and there could be potential scoping areas to go back to in January, February to magnet fish.
Oh yeah, a little recon action.
Yeah. So if you can see, they're all in the northern quarter of the island.
Yeah. Well, it looks like there's.
Recon. I think it's fun. Of course you like going out doing stuff, but recon's fun too if you kind of do like a little separate thing, just checking out areas.
Yeah, that's it. It's a place I've never been to, and I thought, you know what, I need to do this one, and it helps the charity out, so it's a good cause.
Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah.
So I can take my time, 10 miles a day, 6 days, and then 1 day to rest and finish it off for the last. So 7 days total would be adequate for doing that walk.
Oh, yeah, mudlarking.
Any mudlarking on the walk, Lee?
Oh, yeah, definitely going to be mudlarking around that north coast. They've got fossil remains up there. and there's evidence of 1880s bottle dumps as well.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll find something from that particular area to bring as a souvenir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be careful.
definitely go be careful. I am going to be messaging people daily whilst I'm on the walk, and I'm definitely going to be buying a couple of extra power banks, so I can actually film it all the way around as well.
It's awesome.
So it's all going to be documented. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Maddie.
What's up, Johnny?
So it'll be documented, and then basically, hopefully, it raises funds for a good cause.
Heck yeah, that's what it's all about, brother. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Plenty of photos, and then when I get around that south coast, I know there's some museums I want to check out, so I'll be going to those.
Oh, heck yeah. I love museums. Oh, it's one of my weaknesses.
There's one on that island. I don't know exactly where it is, but I intend to find it. It's a motor car museum.
Oh.
So definitely want to check that out.
Yeah. So are you? You're gonna need a bigger pack, Lee. I was just so what's the food plans for a trip like that? Like, what are you thinking? Like, is there just places on the way that you don't have to be like?
No. Well, what I'm going to do is the military army ration packs for 48 hours.
Uh-huh.
I'm basically taking a number of those with me. I've got it's just over here. That's my pack.
Yeah.
So I'll just basically put all the food into that, put myself a cooking mess tin into there.
Mm-hmm.
I've got water filters so that I can literally drink straight out of streams and creeks, charcoal filter. So I don't have to carry the weight with the liquids.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
It does. And then basically go on the 1st of September. So
hey,
not long away.
You got to go on eBay and get some of the old US MREs. You'll get a pack of Lucky Strikes in them, some matches.
Hey.
Everything you need for you know what I mean?
But yeah, we've got army supply shops, so I can get a few bits that I need. But September weather's still okay. So I thought, yeah, let's get this done and get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I like September weather here in Pittsburgh because it's like, it's still warm enough to go outside and do stuff, but it's not that oppressive heat's gone, kind of. Sure, you might get a day or two, but it's like perfect for a ginger's, this is a ginger's.
Yeah, and certainly with that being an island, you've got the coastal air as well. So it's somewhat refreshing.
Oh, I bet that feels so good.
Yeah.
Johnny says you better check in daily.
Oh, I will be doing, Johnny. Don't you worry, you're my point of call.
Yeah, they obviously have cell phone service and stuff over there, so you'll be able to.
Yeah.
It's basically like an offshoot to mainland UK. It's just very, very technological over there. I do believe they used to have air bases on that island as well.
Okay.
So it's one of them places that it looks small, but technologically it's well advanced. So
in the UK though, I'm curious. Is cell phone coverage pretty much everywhere? Like there's like no dead zones really?
There are dead zones in the UK. Northwest area, up in the hills and mountains up there is dead zone. Most of Wales is a dead zone, and also parts of Derbyshire where I live as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like because we got We got like some dead zones too. I was just curious about the area and topography and stuff because that's what usually gives us dead zones over here. Crazy mountains and stuff like that.
Still
and
built.
Sometimes you're in the middle of nowhere too, and there's just no reason for a cell phone tower because no one lives there when you start going out down Texas.
Yeah, we've got a few very small farms, things like that. So they don't even have internet or anything there. But that island has got well covered. It's got lots of cell phone towers. There's an oil rig not far offshore from there. So lots of technology.
I just swim to the rig, brother.
It's a bit far to swim to.
Swim to the rig, my man.
I can't swim, so that's a no-go. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, and I'll be checking in with several people, UK and USA, and Sweden, just so you all know that I'm safe along the way.
So, Maddie,
and then as soon as I complete it and I get on the hovercraft back to mainland UK, that'll be the end of the walk and the end of the filming.
Nice.
Can't wait for the adventure.
Maddie wants to know if there's any way to open up an Amazon or something for people to be able to contribute to help you with survival items and stuff before you go.
No, that's a good idea.
I'll talk to Maddie about that at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that you kind of approached me with the idea, and I was kind of like, well, I know my body would be like, nope, not doing it. But
yeah, well, that's the thing. It's your event, and I thought I'd ask you if it was achievable. Now, I've been going to the gym, and my body says, yes, you can actually do them distances. So, yeah, I honestly think that I can get that achieved, and it'll be well. And hopefully, when I've finished it, I'll have some recipes from that area that's native to that zone. And pass them on to people as well.
Nice.
So I do like collecting things like that when I go away. Just random places that they don't publicise books, but then you talk to somebody and they're like, oh, actually, my grandpa used to make this meal. So, okay, I'll have that one.
Yep.
So,
and who knows who you'll meet along the way. And
yeah, that's the joy.
That journey along the way is going to be awesome. So,
yeah, there'll be more. There'll probably be more people, obviously, going around. So you will have interactions with other folks.
Not so much in September. They normally go October, November, when all the bad tides are. So when it's bashing all the cliffs to pieces. And there's bits of dinosaur remains falling out.
Yeah,
that's when they all go. But I like the bit warmer weather, so I thought, yeah, I want to concentrate on doing the walk, not actually the souvenirs.
There was a cool place in Maryland that was kind of like that too, where the bank was getting eroded and all kinds of crazy fossils and stuff are falling out. We were the archaeologists working on archaeological sites. It was for a power plant and nuclear power plant. And we were working on doing the archaeology for it. And they had the paleontologists out there. And we're like, well, who are these nerds? Right? Nerds talking to nerds. Who are these nerds? And it was the paleontologists. They told us how, they just have all these, fossils falling out the side of the cliff. And I was like, oh, my goodness. We're just up here digging archaeology and pre-contact sites. They're playing, stuff older, which, I think that's cool, really going back,
Yeah, I'll try and find you a piece whilst I'm out there, Benny.
Awesome.
It's a bit of UK dinosaur or something like that.
Heck yeah. That'd be so cool. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm jealous.
There is a big dinosaur museum, and it's an area that fossils have been gathered for 300 years.
Oh.
So anything's possible there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So I know one guy 2 years ago, he was there, and he found woolly mammoth teeth.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah. They were massive
Teeth
things.
are pretty good. They preserve pretty well out of mammals.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of things like echinoids and sea urchins as well.
Mm-hmm.
Things like that.
Nice.
Oh, that is just so cool. Yeah, I'd get a lot. Hey, if I was there, I probably wouldn't make it a quarter mile because I'd be too busy mudlarking. They'd be like, "Hey, Benny, it's day 4, bro. We've went like a half mile."
Hey, it's all right. We can hire the hovercraft and just use that around the island.
Okay, and you said this twice.
What's up, Sean?
You're talking about a hovercraft, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're going to be on a hovercraft?
Yep, and I'll be filming it because I've never ever been on one.
Okay, this does feel like the future now. Finally, it's starting to feel like 2024 around here. You know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah.
You know. Oh, that is so cool.
I've used ferries before, but I thought, no, I fancy the hovercraft. It only takes less than 20 minutes to get to the island on that.
Slip the guy 20 quid or whatever they call it.
That's it, yeah. 20 bucks basically is the fare to get over. So it's be fun, and then at least I can crack on with actually getting on the walk. So I'll be getting the bus down, change at London down to Southampton, which is the P&O Ferries main port, and then basically get the hovercraft from there all the way down to the island. It should be about 1-2 p.m. in the afternoon when I get there. So it allows me a good 6 hours to get moving, and then build a base camp just before it gets dark.
All right, US. I want to see some hovercrafts in this mother.
Yeah.
You and me both.
Yeah. We're highly slacking, you know what I mean? It's like you see some of the crazy stuff in Japan, you know what I mean? They got a vending machine that's just like for everything you could think of, which is
They have, yeah.
In fact, snacks heaven. And it's like, they're just so far advanced with their vending machines.
They've got vending machines that will make a pizza from scratch in Japan in like 10 minutes.
That's what I'm talking about. Right. That's what I mean. How come we don't?
We need those.
Night, Chris.
Chris
has to wake up at 3:30.
Yep. Work hard, play hard.
Yeah. And we got Magna Fishing with Sean up in here.
What's up, Magna Fishing with Sean?
Sean.
What's up, buddy? Yeah.
But yes, these.
Here, let me make it bigger quick.
There we go.
There you go.
So they're the new ones, and there's also going to be a patch of those as well. So that's what's going to be coming along.
2 years.
Nice.
Time flies when you're having fun, huh, buddy?
It does. To think, Benny, that you picked me up when I were only at 47 subscribers. So 1,500 later, still here.
I love just being with the team with channels growing. You know what I mean?
Hey,
and just being part of that journey. You know, I love being part of like when a small channel starts up, and you know, just how much like, you know, I've been. Hey, Kratos was a small business start. Yeah,
exactly
how it is. You know, like
Oh yeah.
Cut from the same cloth. That's why I always love working with you know channels when they're you know just so great.
And I'm proud of using Kratos magnets. I have used quite a lot of magnets. I have used a lot of other companies, but it's Kratos the ones that I'm happy with the most. So it's Artemis all the way for me.
Yeah, a lot of people love the Artemis. Yeah, we got all kinds of new stuff. Buckle up. We got all kinds of new stuff coming out, so stay tuned too.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of people in here. I don't know if you got a chance to see my new hat, Benny. I made a new design.
Let's see it, baby. Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Gotta love that. Don't tread on me. So
I have mine at the office. I should have wore it. I got mine.
but yeah, it was
Yeah, I love patches.
so.
I like the patch look on hats. I think that's cool.
Well, and I also started going a little bit smaller than what I was doing for the patches. And I just think it looks neater. It looks a little bit cleaner. And
you're perfected. You're a craftsman at work over here.
Because the original ones, they were 3 1/8 inches in diameter. Now I'm going to 2 3/4 inch. So it's just a little bit smaller, but it 10 times better looking. In fact, Georgianne wanted me to show these last night.
Wow.
That's for the Michigan meetup that they do in September. M24 for the YouTube one. And, just that little bit smaller patch looks so much cleaner anymore. And that leads me into the first giveaway I'm going to do for Lee tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Georgianne asked a question about do I ever have a magnet that's not magnetized? And yes, very rare, but every once in a while in production, there'll be, and we'll find one that's not magnetized. Very rare, but it does happen. It just for whatever reason, it did take. There could have been some kind of factor. Was there heat or something? Or did the process just, did they not put it in the oven, so to speak? So yeah, that does happen every once in a while. Very rare.
Yeah, I think she's asking because she's having problems with her Helios, where it's nothing sticking to it.
Yeah, if there's nothing, I mean, one thing about it's easy to tell if it's magnetized or not. Now, with that being said, too, and we don't. It's usually like not. It's usually not. If there is an issue, it's not magnetized. Not that it's weak magnetized or something. It's usually like it is or it isn't.
Right.
So yeah, it's easy to tell if something's magnetized, right? Because we have that poker chip in there. So it's like, is that poker? You get when you order, you get a keychain. That's actually one of our. A lot of people ask, why do we put the poker chip and keychain in? Well, because it's fun, it's cool, and we'll do Kratos Chip Check giveaways. But also, it's a final kind of quality control in a way, like because we pull batches and tests and stuff. But it's also like when that thing clicks on there, it's like, yep. You know what I mean? It's that final, like everything's okay. For like each individual magnet. So yeah. Anyway, Georgianne, I think sent you an email. So all good, and we'll check it out. We'll see what's up with it. Make sure you get one that is magnetized.
Yeah. Maddie says, Benny, Lee tells me all the time he loves Kratos. He'll never trade it. He loves it so much. He's super proud to be Team Kratos. We talk about it all the time. True story. Yeah, I've heard it too.
Well, I appreciate that. It's like, I honestly do. It's like, work hard. I'm always engineering, designing, perfecting, trying to, come up with things, new designs and stuff like that. So I do work really hard, because I have the sickness. Like I think a lot of people in this chat have. I'm sure everyone on this panel up here has. I have the sickness. I love magnet fishing. It's just it's what I love to do, and it's part of me. So So when I hear that people like something, that people enjoy that, it makes me feel good.
Hey, PA, I sent you an email the other day, so you should have an email about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I got a giveaway too for Lee to celebrate, bro. Hey, I love when the team hits milestones. This is what I'm talking about. Because It's hard. It requires work. It's like I said, you have to have the sickness a little bit, but also just requires like the determination. There's a lot of people out in the chat now. It's editing stuff like that. So it's like to just when you see you're reaching milestones and channels are your channel's growing and stuff like that. It's definitely cool, and it does seem like it snowballs too, like where you hit this one, all of a sudden this one comes a little quicker, the next one, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, okay. I always said that first 200, man, is a grind. That first 2 to 500.
Oh, it is
a grind. That's a
I'm
grind.
at 314 myself.
Yeah, that first, it's a grind. It's like then you get 200, then you got to get that 5, and it's a grind. But then you get to the 5, and it's, I don't know, maybe it's like the algorithm or something. Not that it's like immediate, but you start getting a little bit, seems like better traction.
See, one of the things that I've done whenever it's like middle of the night, wake up, can't sleep, I'll go and I'll watch some magnificent videos or treasure hunting videos of some sort. But if you go on YouTube Studio, on the upper right side, it's got like the best suggestion for you. And some of the time they'll have videos that they'll clip there that you can watch on how the algorithm's working for you and what you can do to improve your algorithm. And I've watched it. A lot of times it's telling me put out more stuff. But for everyone, it's different. But one of the things that it says is that frequently in those videos is that the first 1,000 is hard. Once you hit 1,000, you're pushed a little bit more. So it's a lot easier to get your videos out there and you start growing a lot faster. The higher the number is, the more you're recommended on other people's stuff. Also, the more short tags you use, like hashtags you use to actually describe stuff in your video accurately, they throw it out there. So, like for mine, I use hashtag shorts feed or shorts, and there's like 9.3 million or something like that, or 935 million videos with that tag. So it throws it into that algorithm. For like Lee's, if he used hashtag mudlarking, it throws it into that category and pulls it up within that.
Also, hashtag Team Kratos. That also pulls them in.
Every video.
And another one of the tags that I'm using is magnet fishing finds.
I use that. One time I did so like when I was starting Kratos, I did a lot of like different things and research stuff. And one of the things I did was this weird there's like a hashtag program that you put your interests or what you were about, and then it kicked out all the hashtags that were popular within whatever that various social media platform you did the search, the program on. And like I said, some of the ones like the magnificent finds, that one popped up. So it was like just like cool. Now it gave me like 100 of them, and I was like, well, I ain't got time to do this every single post. Gee whiz. But
copy and paste.
You could see where it was like, yeah, that one makes sense, this and that.
Yep. So, yeah, this first one, I told Lee I was going to throw an awesome sticker pack together for him. So, I did just that. Real quick, Gerd has a question. No, this is global for this one. I'm doing this one, Gerd. This is global. I'll send it out here around the 1st. But let me make this big real quick. So this first one, winner's choice of one of the Team Kratos stickers.
Love those things.
You got Tisha's Dad's Event one that I made. Miss Wendy's. The man himself, Magnetic North.
Yeah.
Little Man's.
Yeah.
Miss Bugs.
Yeah.
Nice picture.
Classic edition.
All right.
Nice.
New design. Going classic with the Wallace.
Nice.
A blue Kratos.
Yeah.
Miss Maddie's. Square ones. I love those. Jokers. That's an old school Joker.
Yeah, that's old school. Yep.
A shiny Burgles
All
family.
right. Look at that.
Detective Smile.
Nice.
Mr. Mad Mag. Dad's old school.
Mm-hmm.
Then a 907
All right.
Magnet.
All right. 907.
Nice.
Then I will give one of these winner's choice also.
Wow.
Limited edition right there.
Limited edition.
Good. I just took my clothes out of there for you.
So
Good luck, everybody.
that's what this first one's for, and I'll be shipping it out here around the 1st. So
Nice.
this one's going to take a little bit bigger envelope than what I have available.
I know I'm gonna have to be getting a new bucket soon because I've been demolishing the one I have, and it's always a sad thing because on my buckets I put all the team stickers on there, so you guys are with me every time I magnet fish, even if you're not there. And so I put the whole team sticker. I just fit them on. It's getting harder and harder. There's a little bit of overlap sometimes because we're growing so crazy, but. It's like, well, I gotta get stickers again, so now I gotta beg for stickers.
Oh, I know that.
Start entering some of these giveaways and try to win some from the folks out there.
There's a parcel coming out your way soon, Benny, with all the new stickers from UK as well for Kratos users here.
Yeah, the UK one. Yeah, UK ones are hard to come by because it crossed the pond there. So yeah, I'd much appreciated, brother.
So definitely get you the Welsh Adventures and more ones.
Yeah, and even it's just any channels. Like I support in any channel. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you do. Support any channel. We support one another, grow together, have fun, clean up the waterways.
Yep, that's just it. Doing that. So figured I'll give this a few minutes and then we'll run it. And move on to
once again, thanks Jared for doing the sticker giveaway.
Oh, no problem. I got one other one I'm doing, but it's not ready yet.
Okay.
Dude, let's do a Kratos power up on that giveaway, and we'll add a new rope to it, and I'll send it out to the winner.
Wow,
well, that's awesome, Benny.
That's cool. Thank you, Benny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll get you out of ultra rope. 65 foot. You can pick if you want the 8mm or 10mm.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look about getting a 10mm upgrading for that Titan that I got now.
That's what I threw a 10mm, and so we got some new colors coming out. Johnny, if you're still out there, I know you want the blue. I'll get back to you. I'm gonna find out those details we talked about. But yeah, we got some pink and green coming out soon.
Ooh, got the green.
Nice.
I think the green's gonna be pretty cool. That green's gonna be popping, I think, especially in thumbnail. Like I was talking about before on a past live. I think that green in thumbnails is gonna be pretty popping.
Oh yeah,
Johnny's still there. Yeah, buddy.
He's like, yeah, buddy. Sean says he wants a blue also eventually. So.
Okay, all right, more. All right, sounds good. Maybe I should get more. Make blue an option too, because I was just getting a couple, but it seems like there's interest in the blue, and blue's cool too because that's Kratos colors. That's why I like the orange because it's the beard.
Yep.
Blue and orange, kind of Kratos colors.
Yeah, I was gonna say when Sean and I were out, his orange one was starting to wear out, and there was some times that we were like, "Is that going to hold up, or do we need to put a knot in that?" So
knot it up. Oh, Ann says blue too. Hey, more people want blues than the greens. See, it just goes to show you what I know. That's why you always trust the team.
Greg's gonna want pink.
Pink. Yep. The pink are on their way.
So, will the limited edition ropes be making a comeback?
Those are the black and orange ones.
Yeah.
I still have some of those. I didn't put them on the website. I still have a couple. They're they're the same as the orange. The orange
Yeah.
ones. They just had that different color pattern. I like the pattern.
I like that pattern as well. Yeah.
I like black ropes, but I could see why the creators want something a little bit more pop. Some pop and colors. I get it. So that's why it's like, okay. Actually, the reason I got orange ropes, different colors, because we just had black, was Venture DeLow started it and was like, I think he asked me like, hey man, it would be cool to get different color ropes. So we got the orange. And I was like, yeah, Kratos orange. And then now it's like I see that people like different color ropes, and when you magnet fish, I always think like you're reflecting yourself a little bit in your magnet fish style. Everyone has their own style. You look at everyone has their own little style. So it's cool when you get to accent things a little bit more, like maybe your rope, stuff like that, to just your style, and it's fun.
Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and run this.
Pink will be popping on some thumbnails too.
Oh yeah.
Throw a pink rope. Let me tell you, boys.
Hey, Bug would love it, and if I bought a pink rope, I probably wouldn't be able to use it because she would take it.
Yeah, I'll be out there with that 10mm pink one. Chucking that though.
I'm gonna go ahead and run this. So good luck, everyone.
Let's run it.
Good luck, everyone.
Who's gonna be?
Ann,
congratulations.
Congrats, Ann.
So, Ann, I know you're bummed because the rope that you get to pick is not going to be blue. But, hopefully we have a color that you like. Or if you want, I could see the exact date of how long it'll be, and we can wait if you want to do that. But that could be a little bit, not like super long, but not like a couple weeks. But girl, get a hold of me, and I'll get that out to you once you decide what you want.
Yep.
Congrats on the win.
And then, Ann, which color do you want? The blue, black, or white for this?
Ropes are going to be either for the 10 mil is either going to be black, orange, or the limited edition that Lee was just talking about, which is primarily black with orange, like accents, I guess you could say.
I should have known. And
those are the ultra ropes.
Which one of these, Ann? The Rise or the All Hell the Black Sheep?
Hail the black sheep. Hail the black sheep.
I did.
Yeah. I was always the red sheep of the family.
Same.
Right, Lee?
We know how it goes.
Yeah. No doubt, brother. No doubt. Yeah, congrats on the win. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So any plans for this weekend? Plan on, well, I guess you're in recovery mode, and Lee, you're in recovery mode too, I guess.
Yeah, but basically I'm just planning cast iron guarantees the walk trip, basically. Mm-hmm. I want everything set in stone, completely planned out, so that as soon as the 1st is here of September, everything's all planned, everything's already prepped. I just pick my bag up and off I go.
You'll be here before you know it. Time flies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I'm going to need you all to keep posting your videos so that I can watch some magnet fishing whilst I'm away.
Yeah.
That'll keep me going.
Yeah. Hey, guys, don't forget to Kratos smash the like button up there and let's get some likes. Everyone in here, make sure you like, and don't forget to share your channel too in that chat. Some folks not subscribed. Remember, it's all about supporting one another, growing together, cleaning up them waterways.
Definitely.
It takes everyone to grow together. So,
Shannon.
Real deal in the house.
Yeah, Ann says she's going to wait for that. PA, I'll send you an email back here in a little bit. I just saw it come through.
Sounds good, Ann. I'll reach out to you and we can chat, and we'll just let you know the deal when it's coming, this and that, and all that good jazz.
William, I'll look out for your email. So, all right, let's see.
What's up, PA Patriot? Pennsylvania. In Steeler country. What's up, William? Yeah, I'm hopefully planning on going out. These storms aren't too bad this weekend. Try to make a TikTok video.
Yeah. I've been sharing a lot of my stuff on TikTok here recently, and I think the video I posted that you shared on the breaking news, it got more views on TikTok than it did YouTube.
I just like TikTok. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I see that, Wendy. Just saw your message. So.
Yeah, I like. I sit there and try to think of the best way to like do these reels. Okay, do I make a reel in Instagram and then share it to Facebook, or do I just make my TikTok, download it, and then share that as a reel? And I heard that because it has the TikTok kind of stamp on it, that they actually throttle it back a little bit on those other social media platforms if you share it with that.
Real quick, William, were you wanting the event logo hat? Is that the one you were sending it for? Because if so, you sent it to the right place. Yeah.
But yeah, I like TikTok editor. So like I just been creating little TikToks and just sharing those as reels. Like I said, I'm sure it's like kind of hurting with the TikTok stamp on other platforms, but I just find it's really the TikTok editor. I mean, it's fun. And then they have an app for TikTok where you can edit stuff, a whole separate like
do they?
Editor. Yeah. It's kind of the same, but I follow this lady on TikTok. It's like the Mothership or something, and she does nothing but give you lessons how to make badass TikToks. And cool stuff. Like all those weird transitions and stuff like that, it's like, whoa, stuff that's trending.
Okay, awesome. It's in the right place, Wendy. So the first of the event hats has just been sold.
Nice, congrats.
All right, nice. What's up, Paul Casper?
Hey, Paul Casper. Good to see you.
Party, pal. You missed. Yeah. So like Lee, we're celebrating this awesome milestone. I was sitting there thinking, like, to do a giveaway, like, what magnet should we do? And thinking about it, it's like, man, maybe should we give some options and have some fun for the folks out in chat world to pick?
That'd be awesome.
Which one we should do a giveaway for? Maybe we could do like we pick from a clamp, pick from a small, like maybe we'll do like, you could pick from, okay. All right, here we go. Follow me on this. We can give away a Helios. We can give away a clamp and Athena, which is an awesome dragging magnet.
That's a good magnet.
Yeah. Yeah. So we got the two. Think about that, chat world out there. Now, so you look at pull forces. So the Athena clamp is 1,400 pounds with its pull force calculated top and bottom. It's a dragging magnet. And we have the Helios, which is 1,400 pound, but its pull force is calculated because it's 360 by 4 sides. So yeah, it's like decisions.
That clamp is amazing. I've used one of them, and they do hold the weight. They do pick up the metals as well.
Yeah,
Especially in the rocky grounds. I love the clamps.
Me, like a lot of people think like I'd throw a 360 all the time. I throw a clamp a lot too. The Orion, I tear it up with the Orion a lot. I like that magnet. And then of course you've seen when we were at I do get crazy and throw that Kraken around because I'm just a glutton.
Oh yeah, you did that at the event.
Hey,
Chris
left Jack because he had to go sleepies, but he would sit there and look over at me and that thing would suck on that seawall and I'd just be like, mother, and he would just be like laughing. He'd be like, you need a hand? I was like, yeah, man, it's always better with a friend. Let's do it together.
You sure, William?
Yeah, those magnets. That Kratos kisses hard.
Oh yeah. Global Magnet Fishing Day. That rail. I think I chipped paint.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to do something, and it just. I was like, dang it. I didn't have enough energy drinks that morning.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing. Like for us, our first spot for Global Magnet Fishing Day didn't have like, I'll just call it a seawall, but it wasn't a seawall. But you know what I mean? That like, that freaking steel there, and we ended up not being able to go to our first spot because they were having a call. It just too many just didn't work out. So that's why you always have a plan B. Always smart. So we went to our second location, but it was the location with the wall. So yeah, like every once in a while, it'd be like, it got me. Hey, even the old pros, it'll still get you every once in a while. And I was sitting there laughing too because, and that's one of the good reasons why we gave the young whippersnappers a Helios, because after a couple tosses, that thing would get stuck. But we showed them the way to pop it free, and he learned pretty quick. But it was like, magnet stuck. Can you help me, bud? Like, yeah, we'll come over and get it.
You saying hi?
Good.
You say hi to. You say hi.
Hey. What's up?
Talkative today.
Yeah, my back hurts after dealing with those eels because like when I'm pulling that magnet up, I'm like, trying to be safe too. But you're like bending over, keeping that thing away from the wall, trying to pull it up so it doesn't come close.
Thank you, William. We just got another giveaway for tonight, Lee.
Oh wow. Was that's William's hat?
Yes.
Thank you, William. Bless you.
He's gonna donate one of the event hat that he just bought for a giveaway.
So, Jared, with that one, I will put a set of 3 of those in.
Okay.
Heck yeah. Yeah, little sticky stickers.
Yeah.
On your buckets, on your vehicles.
That is awesome.
That's so cool. That's a
sport. This blue one, there's only been 100 of those made. There won't be any more of that color.
I like it.
So that's very limited edition.
I like that blue.
I like that blue.
And then those ones, I've got 200 of those ones.
I tell you what, I like that. I like that 2-year, like it's like almost that like the anniversary sticker.
It is that, yeah.
Yeah.
My original being the black and white.
Yep.
I love that one.
The classic.
So
yeah. Mm-hmm. So I already have this set up.
Boom, 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 baby.
Good luck to everyone.
Good
so,
luck,
Jared,
everyone.
Is this one USA or global? I think USA on this one.
Yeah, it's hard for me to ship a hat outside of the US.
Yeah, USA only then.
Stickers are one thing. Yeah, it gets crazy when you start dealing
with
it.
Does.
Well, it's like Henrik over at Green Oasis. I tried sending him a hat twice, and it kept getting returned by customs. Because the leather patch was leather, but there was another fabric on the hat. So I had to put both fabrics for the hat. Otherwise, they were returning it. But I can send it to Lee, no problem, and he can get it to him.
Yeah.
So that's how we've discussed doing it. So
that's one of the crazy. Like, yeah, international shipping is so crazy sometimes. And like, you know what's wild? I mean, this is the truth. Like, so we ship all over the world, and I'll get an order from like. I even sit there and think like, how the heck is this even getting delivered to this place? Because it'll be like in the middle of like Africa or something, you know what I mean? Like Zimbabwe. I mean, it'll just be like some like crazy remote locations, and it's just like they even got DHL out there, but it finds its way out there. It's like, can you imagine being that DHL driver? Like, well, I got to go through like the Sahara to go drop off this magnet, you know?
Yeah,
because they're hanging out around the oasis, you know what I mean? But like we get ordered, it's just so crazy because sometimes you get curious, kind of like, wow, this is like, where is this place? And you're like, how the heck is just some wild remote locations all over the world? People be magnet fishing everywhere, and it's cool now that they're throwing Kratos.
Yeah.
Thank you again, William, for donating that hat for this. Help two things at once, you know. It helps the event next year, and it helps with Lee's giveaway.
Yeah.
Just so thank you once again, William.
Yeah, big event.
Much appreciated.
You're already getting geared up for it.
Oh yeah, I've got the logo made up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make. Let me grab this. Make myself big here. Got dog tags going.
Yeah, already. Oh yeah.
Nice.
And then on the back,
Oh,
all of that.
Talking hands, and it says sign language is still a voice.
yeah.
Because a lot of people, me being deaf, I've heard it myself. People telling me, "Oh, you don't have, how do you have a voice if you're deaf?" And it's like, I'm deaf, not mute. For one, your story straight. But two, even sign language is a voice.
Yep.
And Sean got to see how big that skate park was driving past it. And it was like, oh wow, 88,000 square feet. It is the largest in America.
That's it's gonna be fun.
So,
question is, Jared, what are you gonna do if there's no skateboards?
the Dew Tour was there, and they launched skateboards into the river.
Oh wow, nice.
Tony Hawk himself autographed one before sending it in. Bob Burnquist.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Yep, the Dew Tour is there every time that they do it. That's actually why they designed it, because there's a motto here in Des Moines. It's they say skate Des Moines, love Des Moines.
Mm-hmm. I've only been in Iowa probably only a couple times on archaeological digs. That was it. Never for like pleasure magnet fishing, stuff like that.
There's a place that I know you're gonna love, Benny. It's called the Iowa Tap Room.
Yeah.
It is literally a couple blocks from the event.
Yes.
They have over 100 taps. They literally have like a small silo in the middle with taps all the way around it.
You'll find me in Real Deal there during lunch intermission.
Right there. Sean and I went there.
Nice.
It was, like he said, it was insane. He loves going too, so I know where to find Sean too.
Taps. When we were in Nashville, I found this place that had like 90 something taps, and I probably went back to that place, at least 3 times throughout my stay down there. And then they had this beer down there. It's called Half Gummy Bear, and it tasted like it's like a light beer, but it tastes like the red gummy bear. OMG.
Okay.
Oh, dangerous. Dangerous.
we went to one called Big Grove and the first, and they had one that was a strawberry blood orange.
Yeah, the
it
blood
was
oranges
amazing.
are good. Strawberry, that's a little extra. Yeah, a little. Ooh, that sounds real good. Yeah, Magnificent with Sean. I'll meet you there, brother. First rounds on Kratos.
But yeah, that was a good weekend for that weekend. So
Yeah, that's cool. Well, what's the details of the event? You want to share the dates and stuff?
yeah, so event is August 30th and 31st, 2025. Is going to be at the Lordenson Skate Park in downtown Des Moines. It's like as I've said, 88,000 square foot skate park. The Polk County Conservation Center has basically donated the entire park to us for the event as long as it's open to the public, which these events always are.
Yep, that's awesome.
Along with that, I have 12 sponsors at the moment, and one of them for the potential sponsors is Casey's Gas Station, who is saying they're going to donate 15 cases of water with ice inside of a cooler for each case. That
That's
way we
awesome.
can stay hydrated. I've been reaching out to a lot of places like Iowa DNR. They're on track with helping. The conservation officer for the area, Nate, him and I have talked multiple times over the last year. Mm-hmm. And he is actually personally going to be there.
Nice.
So Iowa DNR is on board to help. What's up, Greg? There's several places like the Iowa Police Department or Des Moines Police Department, Iowa State Patrol, the Des Moines Fire Stations. They're all looking at coming. Just help support the event. Mm-hmm. It's all going to the Iowa Association of the Deaf. This association is a nonprofit that helps basically with any kind of resources that anyone who's deaf or family of a deaf would need to help with communication or to help with that person being deaf. So they do sign language classes. They do tuition help for people getting into the Iowa School of the Deaf if they're a deaf student that, first through 12th grade. They actually help with people getting employment who are deaf, because a lot of people, believe it or not, a lot of deaf people face challenges when it comes to communication for interviews and for being out in the field as a deaf person.
Yep.
I actually got help from them when I was going to Drake University for pharmacy. I had to do either a interview or a job shadowing, and I did both with a deaf pharmacist. That if it wasn't for the Iowa Association of the Deaf, she would not have been able to be a pharmacist. They helped get her job because they sent an interpreter, paid for that interpreter and everything for her to be able to get her job as a pharmacist right out of school.
Oh, that's so cool.
They help not just with young and people coming out of school. They help with the seniors who are having issues, and they help with stuff like hearing aids for all ages, CIs or cochlear implants. They help with those, and then they also help with even people who are hearing who are trying to learn sign language and have deaf family members. So they'll pay for the sign language classes, which get expensive really fast.
Yeah.
An all-round good cause.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, and here's something that's like the truth and what's really awesome about the magnet fishing community. I remember, 4 or 5 years ago, there was no real events for any. There was no events for any kind of charity. There really wasn't. There was none of that stuff going on. And it's really good to see that, within the community, we have these various events going on because, everyone has something that they have feels for. And for me, it's good because I get to see different charities, different aspects, and different things from the team, and it's like, yeah, you know what, like, what a good cause, you know, from someone, especially for a lot of people that are involved in these charities, because they're related to the charities, and so you definitely get like a insight. So, you know, I am just so impressed with the community of these multiple events going on throughout the community. You know, for everyone work for charities, that, you know, it's just it's a very good thing, and I'm telling you, this did not happen. You know, I've been around for a while. This is it, you know, past, like, I said, 4 or 5 years ago, there was no benefits really. There was no rate. There was nothing like that. So to see this spark and all these things going on, and be able to use what we love to do to help, you know, these organizations, which are all in need of help. You know, Tennessee Autism, awesome. We did mental health. You know, all these various charities that we do. So yeah, it's a pleasure for me to see it happen, and it's an honor to actually be part of, and kind of just, you know, just watch you all do these great things for these charities. It's really, it's all inspiring to me. Like, I see it. So kudos to the folks who do, you know, because it's a lot of work, and you know, different folks are taking on various events out there. So the folks who are doing this, like, kudos to you. It's a lot of work, and well done. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
it's refreshing to see.
Thank you. Yeah, no, and that being said, like, for this year that we just finished, it was autism. The year before, it was St. Jude's.
Mm-hmm.
With the one that I've kind of started and got a team together with, being the Iowa Association of the Deaf, there's so many different aspects of deaf. Like autism, it's a spectrum. There's, you know, there's actually deaf autistic.
Mm-hmm.
There's
there's even crossover in these things. Yep.
Yeah, and the deaf part crosses over so many things: deaf blind, deaf mute, deaf autistic, late deafened. You know, there, and then there's, like I've mentioned in several lives. For those who have been there, it'll be a repeat. For those who haven't, it'll be new information. There's a thing called Big D, Little D, where the little d is the people who are part of that deaf community, who, like the child of a deaf adult, a coda, which is what I grew up as, my birth mom being deaf. I wasn't considered deaf until I was 22, almost 23, when I had a semi-tire blow up 5 feet from me, and that's why I'm deaf. It took my hearing. So there's so many different aspects to it, but the big D is for those that are actually deaf. So I've seen both aspects of that big D and little d, of growing up in a deaf community and now being deaf myself. So, you know, I've seen it from the hearing world side and the deaf world side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which is why I'm really passionate about knowing about it. That's why even before I was doing magnet fishing on YouTube and all that, when I went to Drake, I was looking at becoming a pediatric pharmacist with a minor in ASL, and actually had gotten accepted into Gallaudet University, which is one of the biggest universities for the deaf. It's basically everything there is through sign language for communication. There's no verbal language used, really. And so it's one of those things that I'm really passionate about, is, you know, getting that communication barrier broken.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I have a question, Jared.
Yeah.
So if anybody's wanting to come to the event internationally, is there an airport nearby to the event, or
Yes, there
something
is.
that can be accessed?
Right here in Des Moines, the Des Moines International Airport. There is.
Lee, you just need to fly into Pittsburgh and we can road trip it out together.
Hey, there's.
Hey, Harold,
Any excuse of
now, brother, we're going to
Pittsburgh.
White Castle.
Hey, Don. Good to see you, brother.
Hi, Don.
We're going to White Castle. Buckle up.
Nice.
Listen to me. We don't have a White Castle here. Oh, I wish. It was hard enough finding a Sonic. We have 2 Sonics in the state of Iowa.
So when I
Wow.
travel for archaeology, each region has their little fast food chain. What do y'all got out there? You know, like you got Midwesters, the Culvers. Down south, you got Tudors, you got Bojangles.
We've got Culver's here, but if you're wanting a good local spot, there's only one in the area, and they've only got, was it 2 locations now?
Yes, one's in a mall, one's in.
They've got 2 locations. One's in downtown Des Moines. Lee already knows where I'm going with this, I think.
Yeah.
Lee knows where I'll go with this. There's one downtown, and then there's one in a mall. Right there, Johnny said it. Zombie Burger.
Zombie
Yeah,
burgers.
the Halloween theme.
It's a zombie-themed burger restaurant.
Oh,
where
that's what I'm
everything is
talking
of the
about.
undead.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about because Halloween is like my Christmas.
Yeah, so they literally
And Benny, that's open every single day. So
24/7. And they actually are open till like 2 or 3 a.m.
Nice.
They
Late
have
shift.
milkshakes that are spiked.
Yeah, they have boozy milkshakes that are a decent price for a full milkshake, full 16-ounce milkshake.
Hey, I'm classic for those late night munchies. When we were in Nashville, Jenny and I found this this hot dog place that sold these huge hot dogs. They were the bomb. And they were open till like 3 a.m, right next to where we were staying. I would stagger out at night and go get one, scarf one down. Hashtag fat kid snack. I know.
Yep. Yeah, they have one that's called the 28 Days Later, and it's the one that I plan on trying to get Dad to eat. It's got
That's not
Or no?
that. No, it's the cremator.
Oh, the Cremator. That's the one I'm wanting Dad to eat. The Cremator has Carolina Reaper in it.
It's literally the hottest thing on the
It's the
menu.
hottest thing on the menu.
Yeah. They got Carolina Reaper.
They've got one called They're Coming to Get You, Barbara, and
I love these names.
it's got
T-virus.
two grilled cheeses as the buns.
Mac and
They're
cheese.
coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming to get you. I tried.
There's one called the T-virus. I don't. Tisha eats that one occasionally.
It's a Swiss cheese and poblano mushroom.
It's got a poblano mushroom and Swiss cheese on it. There's one where it's literally about an inch or inch and a half thick cup of mac and cheese that they make in house, fried. as
Oh,
the bun. There's
yes.
2 of those with the burger patties. So it's like
wow.
you pay. I think it's like $12 or $14 for that burger, depending on if you get a single, double, or triple patty, because they got different amounts of patties.
Yeah.
And each patty is called a shot. Double
each-
shot, one shot.
Each
double
patty is
shot,
called a
triple.
shot. So you got single shot, double shot, and triple shot.
Yeah. You got to, yeah.
So then you got those, and if you get the double shot with the mac and cheese bun one, it's almost 2 pounds of food for just
That's
the
what I'm
burger.
talking about. Some engines run on diesel. That's what I need, 2 pounds.
So yeah, and they have. I've talked with the manager for the downtown location, and they are one of the people who are looking at donating to the event. They're looking at giving 20 gift cards.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Hey, I seen in the chat, Johnny knows that hot dog shop I'm talking about. Yeah, it's that one in that alley, bro. You know the one. It was like $12, and massive loaded hot dog.
Yeah. So
I got lost in that alley. It's right next to the burlesque place.
Ooh.
Yeah, I threw on some eyeliner. I fit right in.
oh. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and run this one, and
Let's
then
run
I
it.
will.
I gotta grab some out of the fridge. Back
Yeah,
in.
good luck, everyone.
Good luck, everyone. Paul Casper.
All right.
Congrats, Paul.
Congrats, Paul. send me an email. It's in my about section. So,
Jared, if you could drop me his address when you've got it, I'll send them stickers out direct.
okay. Yeah,
Thank you.
no problem. Trying to pull this up real quick.
Paul for the big win.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So we were just talking about it, so I figured why not go ahead and share it now that the drawing is not on there.
Dun 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 dun.
So these are like the names of the burgers right there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm trying to think which one I would like.
And there's more. The Walking Ched is
Barbecue burger.
the Walking Ched is the one with the deep fried macaroni bun.
Yeah, the Walking Dead.
Does Trailer Park
They do look good.
But the Army of Darkness is an
Oh.
amazing one.
If you're not a Bruce Campbell fan,
Hey.
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
So-
I can do that, Sean. So I went to this place with Grandma Kelly. So if you want a picture of what the food looks like, Grandma Kelly and I both have a short showing the food.
Nice. Oh, I love Grandma Kelly. It's nice to see her down in Nashville.
Yeah, when she came through on her way to Freedom Fest and then down to Nashville, she stopped through here and we had lunch, and they're really, really good price. I mean, I don't think we spent more than $50 for 3 burgers and 2 large orders of fries, drinks, everything.
Shoot, McDonald's burgers $12 anymore.
That's about
Yeah,
what we
for a theme restaurant, that's really good prices.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But seeing this Army of Darkness made me think of something here, and you'd say Bruce Campbell. So my son's name comes out to Ash.
Nice.
And I've been trying to teach him to say, my name is Ash, and this is my boomstick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, if I had a boy, I would just name them Boomstick. Yeah.
But this one of the Trailer Trash Zombie here, it can't get any more Iowa than that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Chicken
What's on
fried,
that one?
American cheese, fried pickles, chicken fried bacon, cheese curds, and ranch.
Yes.
So how this restaurant works is you pick your toppings for all these. Then you can pick your patty type up top.
Oh.
Then you have the choice of add-ons on top of that, and your choice of bun.
George says he needs a blue moon. Well, if you come to the event down there, George, I got you covered.
I got Voodoo Ranger in the fridge.
Now that tropic force.
This one's the IPA, not the Tropic Force one.
I have when I'm at the office, it usually will hit around 4:00, and I have this bell on my desk, and it says "ring for beer," and so I'll just ring the heck out of that thing, and everyone else in the office is like, "Oh God, here Benny goes." Hey, it's like Santa Claus in summertime. I'm over here passing out, and we had some Voodoo Rangers. I think it was Tropic Thunder Force or Tropic Force or something. I don't know what it was.
Here's the part that you'd like, Benny. The shakes.
Yes, you have to have a shake.
If you read right below it, it tells you what alcohol they would add, and then the price on the side here.
Oh, it's my kind of shake place where they put booze in it. That's what I'm talking about.
They have a cinnamon toast crunch one where they put rum chata, and
Oh.
it's not just a little bit. You can taste it.
Yeah, Reese Puffs. I'm weak for the peanut butter. Reese's, oh my.
With Tippy Cow chocolate rum cream.
It sounds like I'm gonna have to visit this place. I'm planning on coming out if everything works good. I'm planning on being out for the event.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, that's not, like I said, I think it would be fun, and it's a new. Like I said, I haven't been to Iowa too much. I don't know about everyone else in the chat or nothing, but do you get excited when you get to dip that magnet into a new like state, like a new like I get excited when I go to new locations are fun, but like it's kind of like marking off states or marking off like areas. I don't know, Lee. What do you got up there? Different, not states, but I guess you have
Counties.
Counties, yeah.
Counties, yeah.
Yeah.
So but like here in the U.S., like I said, like when I was able to go magnet fishing in Nashville, that was cool. I did magnet fishing in Knoxville before, but it's like cool to go into like I said, like an area where I haven't checked off on my magnet fishing list. Can I do all 50 states? I would love to. And
yeah, that'd be cool.
Counties in the UK, Lee, I ain't forgetting about you, baby.
That's it. Oh, there's many.
Yeah, we go over there and just do the tour.
Hey, Benny, I've got some sweet spots over in Wales for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, it's happening. I'll be seeing you over there.
Definitely. So we start up in Scotland, work down into England, across to Wales, finish on Channel Islands.
As far as Georgianne's question here, real quick. Yes, there's a place to stay both near the event and near Zombie Burger. Because
Nice.
Zombie Burger, I stopped showing the menu so I could show this.
You stay in Zombie Burger.
I've asked that one and I haven't gotten a response back. So the skate park is this one because there's actually 3 skate parks here.
Wow.
So we have the bigger one.
Noise.
And Zombie Burger is literally right here.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a Hilton right here. There's several other hotels down throughout this area and literally all through, if I can get this right, all through this whole area has got hotels throughout it.
Nice.
Then there's Airbnb.
And then there's a lot of Airbnbs.
On the outskirts.
Or cabins.
So, Wendy, they don't have a parking lot. They do curbside parking where it's meter. That's how a lot of downtown is, unfortunately. That's the one downside to it is a lot of bigger cities are going to that curbside parking.
That's kind of how Nashville was to a point. There was free parking on the other side, and there was some, but like, sometimes you like figure it out after you've been there. You're like, oh, I could just like park right here.
Yeah, and I mean there is some free parking in downtown, but they have what they call the D line, where you take a bus that's I think it's free bus.
Yeah, it's free.
It's a free bus that they will let you take all throughout downtown.
Oh, so you could hop on that if it's close to wherever you're.
Yeah. Yeah, and most of them on the weekends don't accept coins. It's mostly card, but there is some of them for the machines that take coins. But as far as parking goes, they're building a brand new, I think it's 100-car parking lot near the skate park that's going to be skate park parking, and they're looking at making that just for us for the event.
Oh, wow. Wow.
So they're looking at basically saying, are you here for the event? And do you have your, like, basically they'd be asking for proof of it by showing the event logo.
Yep. That's awesome. Hey, I'm with you, Wendy. Let's just throw up some tents in the skate park and good old boy style it. I ain't scared.
Yeah.
You probably need a permit for that.
Yeah, I don't know if they would let us stay in the skate park or not. They actually just made homelessness illegal here on Monday.
Oh wow.
Like, it's completely illegal in the city of Des Moines.
No tent camping.
The only way you can do tent camping is in certain areas, and it's outside of city limits,
Yeah.
or unless you have like a special permit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm excited. I think it's gonna be fun. I can't wait to try the zombie burger. Yeah, I said I'm hoping to get out there and have some good fellowship and clean up some waterways and raise money for a good cause. And
Buy some big old stuff.
heck yeah, amen. Hashtag Team Kratos. Let's do it.
Yeah, Georgianne says that way if I drink too much, I don't have that to stagger that far.
Oh, they thought about that already.
Yes, Wendy, I'll talk to you about that here in a little bit. It's kind of ridiculous how they did it. It explains why my doorbell's going off so much.
Hey man, can I come in for a minute?
Oh no! Literally, this last weekend, Saturday and Sunday alone, 500 dings from my doorbell from people going into an apartment across the hall,
Wow.
in and out. So, but
That sounds like the time I was on archaeological dig and we stayed in a sketchy motel, and it had this weird back, like it was kind of like a motel setup. So people were, it was like outside to your door. You know, I'm sitting there after like digging all day, and it's like every single night I kept getting a knock on my door. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I sit there in my gutchies, walk up to that peephole, you know what I mean? Look through it. And it was someone looking if I needed any company for the night. And it was like every single night. It's like,
oh,
like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm okay. You sure look lonely in there, sailor. I got my magnets I sleep with. I'm okay.
mine's out on the balcony in my bucket still.
Well, that's how I'm a bucket. Yeah, I put it in the old bucket. I put it in this little Kratos protective case from Brad. He has one. I put mine in a little case and I threw it in a bucket. And I put 2 magnets in my bucket because I have them in the cases, so I'm not worried about them getting all doing that Kratos kiss.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've got mine in the bucket, and when I put the Titan in the bucket, when it was sitting in the truck, the bucket was secure to the truck.
Well, that's what's great. That bucket's not going to roll around if you put the magnet at the bottom of it.
Oh, mine's a square bucket, so it doesn't really roll anyways.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fart spray. I got
Yeah.
natural fart spray.
Hey, Benny, did we decide which?
So
which one?
let's in the chat. Hey guys, in the chat, what do we want to do? Right, we have the options. Come on, let's post it. Do we want the Helios or the Artemis?
Helios, you said.
Helios or which one?
Or the Artemis.
Or the Artemis?
So we got chat's choice out here.
Benny,
Right.
you said a clamp magnet.
I guess we could do or Lee's choice if he wants to choose. However we want to do it, but we got option of 2. How do we want to play this?
But let the people decide. But
Man of the people, Lee. That's why you're a man of the people, aren't you?
that's
Good
it.
guy.
But I really do appreciate this, Benny.
You're indecisive like me.
Virginia.
Uh-huh.
Lots of Helios.
We see a lot of Helios.
Athena.
Yeah, like that Athena. I mean, I'm if you haven't owned a clamp magnet, they are awesome dragging. Like I think
They're amazing magnets, the Athenas.
The 360 madness, that kind of. But remember, a clamp magnet is the same type of magnets in a 360. It's just in a clamp bracket. So, while technically, where that clamp extends, it's not magnetic. While we only judge pull force on the top and bottom, that clamp is still magnetic everywhere else, just like a 360. It's the same magnet, it's just in a clamp bracket. So it's like you kind of get a little. It's it's weird how magnets pull forces are calculated and stuff, but when you really understand, it's like, well, you get like a little. Anyway, long story short, clamps are really cool.
Certainly for anyone beginning, I recommend clamps just to get used to weight and things of magnets.
Paul, you should went bigger and said the Poseidon.
I think the Poseidon's gonna sink everybody.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen what 3/4 of a Titan does. I don't want it any bigger.
Yeah, Jared, about that car that you found, maybe we could use the Poseidons to pull that out.
Well,
A couple of them.
And the truth about magnets is you get a lot of some folks want the biggest or whatever, but really they're tools. And each magnet, is different and can suit each different person differently. Like that Artemis, like Lee was saying, it's a strong and light magnet. So when you're dealing with rocky areas,
very metal hungry, them Artemis.
Yeah, I mean, how many cannonballs did that thing eat? Jeez,
80 on that
80
one.
On the 80
without damage.
That's that's a hungry magnet. So it's like it's not always about like you see a lot of people like Titan, or the big. Really, you need to find out the best magnet for you, and sometimes it isn't always necessarily the biggest, because like I said, some people are like will just go out and throw for like hours on end. They might find that Artemis a little better suited for them because it's not as heavy, and you could just toss that thing for
hours and hours and hours, and just enjoy the pure metal coming in.
Yep, and it's still eating.
Yep. So it's looking like a lot of Helios, and then a couple Artemis, a couple Athena. But more Helios is what I'm seeing.
I say we run the Helios then.
That sounds like a plan. So what we'll do is we'll get a Helios, and then I'll thread lock it for the winter, and we'll go with a rope. So you'll be all set.
Nice.
So, Jared, can we run that one with #Team Kratos?
Love it.
Yep.
Thank you. And for that one, have you got the image of that patch, Jared?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Give me a second here.
Well, Magnificent with Sean was saying how he likes the Artemis. And, another thing to consider, too, is when you're dealing with bigger magnets, you're also dealing with bigger, heavier metal.
You are.
Some folks, we all want to clean up the waterways, but you also have to do what's within your ability to get it out of there. So, some folks aren't ready to be pulling in big old steel I-beams. That's where it's like, it's like you learn to manage your ferrous intake with certain mags. So like I said, it's all what works best for you. It isn't always necessarily about being the biggest magnet. Magnets are suited. Everyone's different, and that's why magnets are different.
Yep.
I still prefer the clamps for if I want a lightweight day. They're still hungry, but you're not pulling as much of the big stuff. So this is a cloth patch that's been designed by Dave's store.co.uk in England.
Nice.
That is a promo one. That one will go with this magnet as well to the winner.
Nice.
And again, I will also throw in a set of stickers as well.
Awesome.
Nice. And I'll be sending all kinds of awesome Team Kratos stickers. And I also have those vinyl decals that Jared showed from the man Chris Shiblick. He is the man. I just want to give quick props to Chris. He for the team, he made me so many of those decals just to hand out to folks. If anyone's interested in the decal, hashtag Team Kratos, those vinyl ones that you had, hit me up and I'll send them out. We have all different colors. So if you want to put one on your kayak, on your bucket, put it on your car. That's what I did. But whatever. But anyway, so if you ever want one of those Team Kratos stickers, they're free. Compliments of Chris Shiblik. And he like, there's a lot of work goes into like tweeting those things out or whatever. So props to him. But if anyone's interested in, if anyone wants one of those Team Kratos ones, awesome on the kayak, like I said, on the bucket, sure, heck yeah. Just reach out to me, send Kratos a message, email, whatever, and we'll get you out one. Because we want them to know Team Kratos is in town, baby. Clean up these waterways.
Yeah.
Why do you have
So here's a question, Lee and Benny.
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to enter for this one for the kids?
Yes.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have no qualms with that.
So this one is a USA only one, due to international post costs.
Yeah, the thing with magnets, and a lot of people might not know this, break down chat. So, magnets, when they're shipped ground, which is what we do, are not regulated. So, when we ship by ground, it's no big deal. It's just like regular shipping. Once you put one of the Kratos magnets in the air because of the pull force, how strong they are, magnets shipped by air are regulated. To Canada, we could ship ground. It takes a while. Alaska, sure. Hawaii, even technically ground, but it's a little bit of sea, but it takes a while. But when you deal with international shipping, then I have to bust out my little gauge, and we have to pack it appropriately because those magnets have the ability to affect in case the automated navigation goes down in those planes and the pilot has to rely on the compass. Well, you got a box of Titan, you got a Titan in that cargo bay. Those compasses are so sensitive, it could throw it off. And then all of a sudden you got a Bermuda Triangle incident.
Yeah.
So that's the deal with why like international shipping and like sometimes like folks are wondering like, well, why does it cost more to ship international, this and that? It's like, because it's heavily regulated.
It is.
Add a lot of packaging to dull the magnetic force, which adds weight, which when you're shipping international, so that's kind of the deal with that. If people are kind of curious like how magnets ship, I'm a magnet nerd and that's what I do, so that's why it's interesting to me. But
so I have a question on that one, Benny. If they're shipping international, if they've got the magnet protective cover,
DK1.
that's going to lower the magnetic pole a little bit.
Correct. So when Kratos, we first started just shipping US, the fledgling, it was basically US, but I wanted Kratos magnets to be cleaning up waterways all over the world. So when I looked into international shipping and started looking at the regulations and this, I had to buy this crazy device. Dude, this device was like $1,000+ that measured the magnetic pull force of magnets, so I could see if it fell below what was regulated. It's like, oh no, it's still reading bad. I got to put some more foam in. Makes it heavier. So it's like one of those deals where it's.
Maybe.
But now that I don't have to use the gauge as much because I've shipped so much international, like I know how much packaging is required to be in the safe zone.
Yeah. Hey DK1. Hey maybe. Hey Grumpy Feller.
Chris Maybe Adventures up in here. What's up, brother?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And then
All right, Chris.
got Grumpy Feller in here.
What's up, Grumpy Feller?
Haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah. Nice.
DK1 to
Thanks
text.
for joining us, brother.
Good to see y'all. Hey Danny Ann.
Yeah, welcome to the party, Danny Ann. Yeah. We got this Helios coming up, and I'm gonna throw in all kinds of cool stickers. And like I said, I have so many different color of those vinyls. I mean, if you think of a color, I probably have it. I mean, Chris just like I any single color you can think of. I'm even talking about like those weird colors that like you walk into Home Depot thinking what you want to paint your living room, and it's like, well, I think I want it to be like Osage desert green. This you know,
Hey.
I have that color. He did.
I love the green. It's on my bucket.
Like I got every color you could think of.
Yeah.
So. And I tell you what, the winner of the kayak from Nashville, I sent her some Team Kratos stickers, and she put it on the kayak, and it was orange, and the kayak was lime green, and it just looked so cool. I was like, yeah, that's what I like to say. I was like, that's awesome. Hopefully she's out there enjoying that kayak and tearing it up, cleaning up those waterways.
Yep. Yeah, let's see.
If you're in the chat, make sure you hit that like button. Smash that thumbs up button. Support one another. Sitting there looking in the chat, see if there's anyone I don't recognize. A couple new folks are in there.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome everybody.
Yep. Right now we're doing a giveaway for a Helios magnet and a rope and a whole bunch of stickers. We got some limited edition stickers coming from the UK. Keegan in the house.
Keegan.
Team Kratos, baby. I love seeing all this hashtag Team Kratos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We're all in this together, folks. Grow together, support one another. Let's clean up these waterways for the future.
George said they saw a kayak on their way back from Nashville laying in the middle of 65 North. Wow.
Oh man, if I different vehicle, I would have stopped over and strap that thing on.
Right. Doing good. Big movie.
So we're giving away a Helios. The genesis of the Helios. Why did I create a Helios 360 that size? The real reason is because I was looking for a 360 magnet that'd be great on a kayak. So before 360s, a lot of folks were using like a 1200 single-sided magnet or whatever on their kayaks. And I was like, man, we need to find a good 360 magnet that it's still hungry, but is able to be managed from a kayak, because you don't want something that's going to turn into an anchor on a kayak, because that's no good. And that Helios is where it's at. Perfect kayaking magnet. So if you're into kayaking and you win, that's a good kayaking magnet.
It's also good for the Kratos staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
The mudlarking.
Still part of the arsenal I want to get.
And yeah, if mudlarking gets you giddy, the Kratos staff is a great accompaniment to that. So it's a staff that's extendable that you can put a Helios magnet on. And when you're sitting there, hey, I put on my, what do they call them over there? Welly boots. Put on your wellies or whatever over there. Is that what they call them? The welly boots.
The waders.
Okay, yeah. Put on those wellies or whatever. And I'll go and I'll mudlark. And yeah, I use that staff to dip around, because it is crazy. Like, even though the water's not deep, when you use that staff and you start putting it in there, it starts pulling stuff up. You're like, man, I didn't even see that, even though it's not super deep.
Yeah.
I think
amazing tool to have, that's for sure.
That being said, I'm going to be checking into Georgianne's comment and talking about kayaks. Just brought up something. I have got to check about kayaks, but I believe that there's a kayak launch near there.
Oh, snap. That would, we got the kayak posse going out. Already.
They literally just removed the, what is it? Floodboards for the dam and lowered what the water is for where the river level is. Their plan is they're going to make it all the way downstream right past the skate park to where it's able to be used by kayak.
Mm,
Nice.
heck yeah. Yeah, I think because I was thinking, unfortunately with Nashville, that current was pretty moving and grooving, but you
Oh
could
yeah.
see to where if it was different water variable, if it was just a little different down there where a kayak, you'd be tearing some stuff up because
I saw a few kayakers.
well, and what's cool too is for the event, if you're out kayaking, remember like the team's there. So it's like you pull up to the side, the team's going to help you. We all help one another.
Oh,
We
yeah.
all work together doing our thing. So yeah, it's like a cool thing where like, come on up to the side. Let's get that medal out so you can get back out there and get at it.
That being said, with not kayaking, but with the team being there, when I pulled the heavy thing up that I pulled up, I found out it was a barge mechanic anchor is what they call it. It was an anchor that the mechanics would drop down when they were only going to be in a spot for a few minutes as they're moving along the sidewalls, cleaning them up. So they would drop it down so that they could easily just pull it up a couple feet, move, and then drop it back down.
Yep.
So that's what that was for the heavy find.
That thing was heavy. And what was crazy is it wasn't like necessarily massive. It was just heavy. It was like almost like
solid metal.
It was just
solid iron.
Just solid, like, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Heaviest find. It was so awesome. It was so awesome hanging out with everyone down at the event in Nashville. All of us on the panel were there, and I'm going to give my spiel real quick about these events because I do it all the time, but it's really the truth. There's nothing when you go to one of these events and you have other folks there and you're working together, the fellowship, just being together, there's something magical about them. So it's like some folks never been to an event before. If you've never been to one, I highly suggest if you're able to attend or local to the area, and I get everyone has their own situations, but if there's one's close to you, it's definitely worth attending. Everyone's welcome. We're all here working for a good cause, clean up the waterways for a charity. But like I said, the electricity when the internet's great and bless it for us all being connected. But when you get to sit there and give someone a high five, or when you sit there and get to help someone reel something in, one of your buddies, it's just something different. So if you're able to attend an event, attend, because if you've been to one, if you haven't been to one, you don't know. And I'm telling you, you want to know. So make sure if you're able to attend some of these events, and we got several going on this year with Kratos. And so, make sure you check it out and come on down and be part of it. It's something special. And I tell you what, after every event, when I'm done, not only am I have so much reflection on the fellowship and the people that I met together, you feel good because you did something for a good cause. Not only are you cleaning up these waterways, you're raising money for a charity that sure as damn well needs that money to help them and to help whether it's kids, people, or whoever it is. So yeah, make sure you check it out. Like I said, I can't speak enough about these events. I've been, each and every one is magical. And when you leave, it's something when you go to an event, this is the truth. You will remember it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Remember the fun you had. You'll remember it's just one of those things. So yeah, like I said, I say at every event, I say the same thing because it's the truth. So if you're thinking about, if you're on the line about thinking maybe I can go, come on down. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to magnet fish with you. Maybe you can help me get my magnet unstuck.
Yeah, that's like, before the event leading up to it, we went magnet fishing with Johnny and Maddie, and we were all down in Alabama for that. And I found my very first knife. So there was no cameras for it. Literally, the only time it's ever been seen was when it's been on a live for cameras. So I've not even posted it on Facebook or any of that.
Yep.
But the memories, like you said, those memories will be with you forever.
Yeah, and that's what's. Hey, we got LGMs in the house. Let's give a shout out to them. They are
7K now.
7K. Congrats, guys.
Yep, congrats.
Really fast moving.
Yeah, moving a group. Yeah, congrats.
And next year, James gets to see if he's back-to-back champion for international heavyweight magnet throwing champion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and that's what's fun too. And it's like these events. It's like we do little contests. We have little. I mean, it really is a blast. What the magnet throwing, the magnet distance throw was so great. Yeah, it's just fun, and really it's fun being around just good people, friends, family, and just kind of it. When I started Team Kratos, like these events and stuff, this is actually like when I see stuff, this is kind of like what gives the feels like, yeah, like it's great to be part of this stuff.
Yeah,
it's just great to do this stuff.
Yeah, James says he's already in training for next year's event.
Oh yeah, James and I have talked about it.
Well, we got to knock out the the champ.
Yep.
Hey, James, I'm in training too, so you better be ready. It might not be as easy this year.
Yeah, but I'll tell you that the one thing that I was like, I stepped on my rope twice.
Mm-hmm. Wait, play the Rocky montage music now with Benny. Training.
The final countdown.
Yeah, the final countdown.
There we go. Sean said it for you.
What's that, Jared? You said there's a special rule for heavyweight throwers. It has to be Poseidon this year.
Wait, what? No, I didn't say that.
It'd be funny.
Well, that'd be
Extreme.
Heavyweight.
That'd be the extreme heavyweight.
Well, it could be the new magnet coming out too. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Stay tuned.
Well, like Benny says, there's always new things coming out, so always keep checking that website.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. If I go into Google, I type a K, Kratos pops up.
Yeah.
It is crazy. Like, and that it's like kind of one of the things with like when we sell out of some magnets. Honest to goodness truth, like, and really a lot of it is due to the team. It's you guys out there. The team is what grows Kratos. It's not itself. It's all of us. And so it is crazy. Like said, I feel bad being out of certain magnets sometimes. It's just so nuts because we're just growing. It's hard to keep up sometimes.
Paul says he'd throw the Olympus.
Yeah, well, yeah, the Olympus. Hey, that's a 4,600-pound double-sided. Now, Jared, if you were throwing that in those currents, let me tell you something. That thing would sink and go down a foot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, in England, that one is termed the discus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, so I will give you the names of the two new magnets coming out, but I won't tell you nothing else.
Oh, two.
Two.
Take my money.
The names are the Prometheus and the Hyperion.
Wow.
Do you know the mythology behind Prometheus?
Mm-hmm. I ain't saying no more information. You ain't getting nothing else out of me.
And then what was the
But you heard it here first on Flying Arrows Live, the names.
Sean said,
Nice.
Cube magnet?
I ain't getting nothing else out of me.
Oh,
Sean wants a cube
got it.
so
Keep.
bad.
Yeah, Sean and
Is
I were
that
talking about
likely
cube
to be this year, Benny?
But I can't tell you if I was going to introduce a cube magnet, I wouldn't sell for $300 something or whatever.
No. Benny, is the new magnet this year or next year?
It should be here within a month or two.
Okay, so Christmas orders can be done then. Cool.
Mhm. I think everyone will be highly surprised at the price point and the product.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as we say, take my money.
Like, here's no
Yeah, stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let me know on that one. I'd like to test one of those over in the UK, so be sending one over here.
Yeah, they said stay tuned. I ain't giving out no more information.
No, don't need to.
No.
Y'all can think about it and dream. Maybe
New products is always worth thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Are we ready to run this?
I think so now, yeah.
Are we ready to get it?
Let's go.
Let's go. Good luck.
Winner. Magnetic dinner.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be?
Grumpy fella.
Grumpy fella, congratulations.
All right,
Congrats,
Grumpy
Joe.
fella. A nice little addition to the collection.
Oh yeah.
So, Grumpy fella also gets the stickers and the patches mentioned earlier.
Yep. Hey, Grumpy fella, you know how to get a hold of me just to make sure your address is the same, all that jazz. Hit me up to verify shipping if it's different within the system or whatever, bro. I love Grumpy Feller. He's out there working it, man, clean up those waterways.
He is, and I think he started getting into metal detecting and stuff, and doing some awesome stuff.
So, you know, I just like a lot of people out there in the chat. I do metal detecting. I'm going to a cool event, Dig It Dude, this year. Michigan Gems will be down there, and it's a metal detecting. We do natural detecting the first day, and then the second day is a seeded hunt. So it's cool, like, you know, because I love metal detecting. It's fun too. You know, the thrill of the hunt, right? So yeah, I'll be down there in metal detecting. So Dig It Dude, look it up. They might have some tickets left. If you want to hang out and metal detect, come on down. I might have the flask if you're lucky.
Love it.
You always need a little Kratos juice. But yeah, I love metal detecting. I do a lot of metal detecting for archaeology. It's weird. So like do archaeology and metal detecting's a part of that. But with archaeology, not a lot of magnet fishing or nothing like that. It's not really incorporated. So it's kind of weird because like been doing archaeology for almost, or been doing, well, archaeology for 2 decades, but metal detecting for probably 20 something years. So I always like going out and you know, hearing those beeps.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, you never know what's out there. Trash or treasure, it's all helping the environment.
When are we getting Kratos mugs? So there is only one Kratos mug in existence, and it was actually made for me by Whipple Outdoors Adventures. And he was one of my early affiliates when we were starting out, Mr. Whipple. And he's actually, if you go on our YouTube, you'll see him in some of our YouTube videos. But he made me a mug that I drink coffee out of every morning, and it's a hashtag Team Kratos with the logo on it. But we do have a Redbubble shop, which has like some Kratos stuff. I used to have a link on the website. I don't think I do anymore. But we got Kratos mini skirts, if that's your thing. But we do have Kratos mugs and stuff on there. You know, it's Redbubble, so it's kind of just like, you know, if people are familiar with that. But you can order like weird things from Redbubble from us. We do have a store on there.
Nice. So
You want some high Kratos socks? Gotcha. Redbubble.
I'm looking at a Kratos flag.
So one of the things, and if you've seen at the event, I had that Kratos flag, and I tell you what, I love seeing that thing whipping in the wind. I am getting some Kratos flags that I'm so the deal is I'm planning on getting some because people have been asking for them, I'm going to get some that I'm going to be in 907. He's probably not in the chat, but he's interested in this. I'm going to get some that I'll hand out to some of the team, and then also have them. So we had that Kratos flag flying for Global Magna Fishing Day, and it was just like, to me, it's like just like so glorious seeing that flag whipping in the wind. We're cleaning up the waterways. It's like, yeah, that flag looks nice. So yeah, we get some flags.
So a while back, I think I sent you pictures of this, Benny, and I found out more information. I was talking with Lee, and then I've talked with LGM, and James found one also. This is the ice skate that I found.
Yes. Oh, look at it.
Beauty.
Yeah.
And Lee and I were talking. He thought it was 1930s, and I actually went in and I was talking with James, and we found some.
Because James has something similar. He did some
1870s.
Early.
Yeah, and that makes it because so think of it like, I always like when we find something like and you find the context of something. Like back then, that river was freezing and the kids were out there ice skating. There was a lot different than the times of now.
And certainly when that was around in the 1870s, 1880s, ice skating were in its new. It were a new sport.
Yeah, you're going out with your this new thing you heard about, and you're going out on the river that was frozen. I mean, yeah, like good luck doing that stuff now.
Yeah.
Y'all know the size of a hat, normal ball cap. This is the horseshoe bug found.
Dude, that's a working horse right there.
Yeah.
That's huge.
We literally pulled those out within like 5 minutes of each other. She pulled this with the Helios, and it has 5 of the 8 nails already in it, still in it.
That's cool. Because how many times do you find horseshoes without the nail? That's cool.
It's a lovely condition, that one as well.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, that's cool. Hey,
what it looks like, because if you look at it this way, it's kind of bent, so it looks like the horse, stepped wrong and bent it while it was working the field.
Hey, Chop Chop says you got the legs for a mini skirt, a Kratos mini skirt, Lee.
I'll call you on that one as well, Greg and Johnny. Has to be 2 pink.
Let's see, where is I just thought Johnny's like, hey there, we go. Lee, Greg, and I will wear a mini skirt to help raise funds for the event.
Hey, I would get a Kratos mini skirt, maybe,
You can.
Yeah, I'm game for that. I'll put in a few videos.
I won't even wear underwear for extra money.
It's a kilt at that point.
Hey, all of a sudden people will be wanting payment instead of donating.
George says Kratos kilts, yes.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. Oh, that's too funny. My mess in red. If you search, if you go in Redbubble and just type Kratos in their little search thing, we should pop up.
Okay.
I used to have a link on the website, and then it just kind of went away just because I did updates and didn't get to it. I need to put it back on there. It's hard running a business. No rest for the wicked.
Hey, I know that one.
You're right. And I'm going to put it on my phone to give you the link to our store. I'll get it to you. I'm putting it on the Kratos list.
So here's a question while you're making your list. Is there any way to get any of those Global Magnet Fishing Day stickers?
Yes. So I have actually have some extra Global Magnet Fishing Day stickers. If anyone is interested in I'll ship them. I'll mail them out to you because it's just stamped. I'll just reach out to me, email, chat, message Benny, message Kratos. It's all the same person. So however you want to get it to me, it'll come to me and I'll get it out to you. So yeah, if anyone wants a Global Magnificent Day sticker, I don't have like hundreds, but I do have some left that I'll definitely give out. And I'll also send you a vinyl Team Kratos. If I'm already mailing something out, I'll give you a Team Kratos vinyl decal too. So if you want a Global Magnificent Day sticker for your bucket, hit me up. Just message me.
Yeah, I know that.
I want to see Kratos on everyone's bucket.
Yeah, I know that Chop Shop and I have talked about it, and Sean and I talked about trying to get one. So I have ones, but
because of the attention deficit, make sure you just send me a message, and that way it's
Hey, we all know about the ADHD.
Yeah. It's a BI. You know what? I gotta work through it though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up until what was it? Up until Monday or Tuesday, I didn't have any of my medicine for mine, so we're medicated now.
Yeah, go crazy. Yeah, not crazy, just like brain don't stop.
Yep.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, Jared, can we mention about the walk again with the map, please?
Yeah, let's bring it.
Give me just a second. Let me pull that map
back.
back
I
up.
gotta grab some Kratos juice.
Yeah, let me get this pulled back up here. There you are, Lee.
Thank you. So this is an area called the Isle of Wight. It's an island off the south coast of England, United Kingdom. And the area in red is 70 miles, 113 kilometers.
Yep.
And I'm going to be walking that from the 1st of September, 6-7 days to complete. So if anybody wants to donate towards the Cash App, what's running on the bottom of the screen, it's there. It's all for the charity. And I'm going to basically do something for that as well. And it's 70 miles. So what I'm going to do for that after completion of the actual walk, I will donate $1 for every mile that I complete as well.
Holy.
So that will be $70 as soon as I get back to the hovercraft. So that will be my way of signing off on that walk. It is a long walk. It is a dangerous walk, but it's one I feel could be done. And I've got one shot of doing it. So this is the year that I'm going to do it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could do a walk like that.
Well, I'm wishing.
It takes a lot of training and it's hard work, but like I say, it's a chance of a lifetime. I don't think I could ever do it again.
Yeah, man, I wish I was able to plan my trip a little bit earlier. I would love to do that with you.
We can do parts of it when you're next over this way, you know. Like I say, there's dinosaur museums, things like that. So it's definitely a place to visit if you're in the UK. So it's got Roman settlements on there. It's got prehistoric stuff, lots and lots of history.
That's my bread and butter, pre-contact. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
It's all there. So I will take photos along the way for people to see. And I will actually be getting some sort of souvenir from the island as well. And that will also be going over to the event as well.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, like maybe do some like I don't know, kind of like raffle, maybe a raffle or some of the cool stuff you find over there to help.
Yes, something like that.
I
Just
think that'd be a good
random
idea.
bits and pieces and bits and bobs.
Yeah. B&Bs.
The bits and bobs.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, that's the plan. So if anybody wants to help out, that link at the bottom that's going across the screen now, that's where anything can be donated to, and that is all for the charity for next year, 2025 August.
So awesome. I love this stuff.
Have a night. Good night, Don. Thank you for coming
Yeah,
in. I appreciate it.
By.
See you, Don.
Yeah, I just think like little adventures are cool. Sometimes it's sometimes it's good to push yourself a little bit.
Oh yeah.
That's another reason I want to do it. It's somewhere I've never ever been. So I thought, well, you know what? I've never been. It's a nice round walk. It's achievable. So why not to do it whilst it's there?
Well, and you look at the path. I mean, you're on the edges of the. I mean, it's just going to be beautiful.
Oh yeah, literally.
Hey, you stink up in the water.
Cliff line and beach line all the way.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you're probably best I'm not there because I'd have a sucked in the margaritas probably rated.
We can sort something like that out.
Yeah, it's like, hey,
good night, Jordan.
Let's just because I would get lost because it's just like there's probably so much to do and see. Like I said, I'd be mudlarking for and Maggie, just looking around, lost for the first 50 meters or whatever. And it's like, Benny, we got to walk, bud. We got to go, bud.
Well, we'll get you one of them hovercrafts that can take you around how do the walking.
Yeah. You have squirrels over there? Because I'd be chasing squirrels. I'd be like, squirrel.
Yeah.
It's a squirrel. Hey, Grandma.
Yeah, there was all sorts of dinosaurs on that island at one time. They even found remains of a African velociraptor on there.
Oh, so cool.
So you just never know what's going to turn up.
Well, I almost went to be a paleontologist before archaeologist because, I really I like going back in time. But it's like, how far did I want to go back?
Yeah, it's the world of the unknown.
Yeah, that's just it. And I did the archaeology because it's just like, well, people. I was interested in just the people and the fascination with, us.
The same for me when I did the Romans and the medieval. It was just so much easier to understand.
Yeah.
Take or trek around the island.
Hey, that would actually be an amazing adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of, 7 to 10 days, it'd be like 3.
Yeah. Thing is, on a track, you could actually enjoy it a lot more as well.
Oh, yeah.
So, for
control.
overnight, so Lee, you're obviously going to be there for a couple days. Are you able to camp?
Yes, so there are campsites that I've mapped out along the way. But I will be doing a bit of wild camping as well. Mm-hmm. Simply because I want to go and have a look at some of those beaches on that southwest coast.
Yeah.
That's where all the dinosaur remains are, so I want to catch the early morning tide. Follow the sea out as it goes out, find a few dinosaur bits, and then when I get to the dinosaur museum, they can identify what I've found.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, so cool. So cool.
I've never hunted for dinosaur remains before, so again, it's a first.
Yeah.
Tell them.
That's really cool. That's just so cool.
How to tell if it's
That's
a
a
rock
little,
or not.
and that stuff's like kind of out of my expertise. Like you know, I kind of like you identify these like wild things, or like, oh, this is something different. But it's like, yeah, that's out of my expertise. Like,
Yeah,
what-
you get lots of sea polished bone on the beaches down there.
Mhm.
So,
And
Lee, do you
to
know how
think you've
you
got something that old.
do you know how you tell if it's bone or a rock?
Put on
Yes,
your tongue.
so it's got
Lick
white
it.
calcium inside it.
Lick it.
Yeah, you lick it. That's an old archaeologist trick. I had to quit
Yeah.
telling the so like that's the OG archaeologist trick. Because of company policies, they said I couldn't tell the new recruits and the interns that no more. To find out if it was bone, you just like
See, I found that out because Tisha was going to school for anthropology before she started going for paralegal.
Yeah.
And she was literally one semester away from graduating with a bachelor's in anthropology. And I owned a landscaping company, and I had like 50 tons of rock delivered in one season. And one of my jobs, I'm like, oh, this looks like it's a fossil or something. And I sent her a picture, and she goes, lick it. I'm like, what? You're crazy. She goes, lick it. It'll tell you if it's a bone or not. And I'm like, how? And she's like, if your tongue sticks to it, it's bone. If not, then it's a rock.
That's right.
So I took it,
Yeah.
ran it under the water to clean it off, and I tried. And I was like, my tongue stuck. What's that mean? She goes, that means you just licked a cow bone or whatever it was.
Yep. Yeah, it's like one of those things. But I can't call myself an old school archaeologist because I'm not like the old school. But I guess I'm medium school, and that was a trick I learned from the old school. But yeah, the young school ain't allowed to teach that no more. Corporate policies. I'm just a good old boy in this, cowboy of science out here.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun adventure. I look forward to it. And it all helps the event. So that's the bonus. So
Yeah.
Anything that we can do to help the event as a community, it's there.
I appreciate that.
I just can't. I can't wait to see the adventure too. It's going to be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what I'm going to do as well, just so people know about safety and that of me actually being out there on my own, is I'm going to release snippets of video daily. But then the actual main videos are going to be on after I've returned, so it gives me content through the month.
Nice.
Yep.
So there'll be shorts, there'll be things like that, but the main videos will be literally when I'm actually returning, so I can do a proper edit and things like that.
Yep.
So basically, I'm going to just keep the camera rolling. Anything interesting. If it looks like it's something I've never seen before, I'll photograph it and I'll make a collage out of photographs.
Yeah. That's what's so crazy about the thing you're going on. It's like I'd be afraid to turn the camera off.
Yeah.
Because
just in case I'm missing anything. But because I'm also thinking of safety, I can't keep a camera rolling for 7 days and 2 battery packs because I'm just not going to have that SOS if I need it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I'll be limited. If I'm walking 10 miles, basically at that 10-mile point, my step meter will buzz. That will tell me that day's walk is done. And then I can then just sit down, enjoy, watch and photograph. And that's it. But obviously, it's going to be that goal of 10 miles a day, 15 if the weather's really good.
Ooh.
So.
Well, you're not going to be able to spend too much time in those pubs.
That's the thing. Is I want to spend at least a day on that dinosaur coast.
Yeah.
So, but I do plan on going back there again next summer. just so that I can see the difference between fall and summertime.
Mm-hmm. So
There'll certainly be a lot more people on that island next year.
So, Lee, I'm always curious how different creators film and do this. So, when you go out there, like, are you going to use a GoPro? Do you use a phone? I'm a
I
phone.
only use cell phone.
Yeah, I'm a phone person. So that's like
So I don't like to carry extra equipment, things like that. So I'll literally just have, because I haven't got tripods and things like that with me when I go, it's just going to be a handheld cell phone.
And that's what I was interested in too, because it's a different kind of circumstance. You're just not going down, I guess, and you're to the canal down the road or wherever. You're going on this hike. So yeah, that's why I was curious of like how you were planning on doing it. So you're just gonna bring the cell phone.
Yeah, cell phone, 2 battery packs,
Mm-hmm.
and then a cable to charge it. That's it. So I might have one of the battery packs as a solar battery pack, just for SOS, and then the other one as a 4D battery pack.
Lee, I see we're not alone in the chat. There's several people that are #phone only squad.
Yeah.
Everything with their phone.
Here's how I am.
So
you see, I don't have a PC, so I've only got my phone. So my phone is my internet, my YouTube, my editing softwares.
Hey, Bart.
So basically, I'm just going to make sure that the phone is fully waterproof when I go, and the battery packs as well.
So I've seen those. I've got a battery pack one time that was not only rechargeable like normal battery pack, but also had like a solar.
That's the one I'm going for. Yeah.
Yeah. I used it for when I was doing archaeology to keep our tablet charged.
Yeah.
And yeah, the solar thing helps. It's not like a complete like, oh, I got solar, I just have full power, but it definitely helps extend the life, especially if you put it in the sun.
That's it. Yeah.
You definitely get more juice out of a typical than you would out of a typical battery pack with those ones. Like when I'd be out in the field, like I'd put that thing right in the sun when we're out in the boonies. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to recharge this tablet up because we're collecting data. And it did help. It was like, yeah, it does absorb that sun. It does make a difference. It's not a complete fix. You're not getting like 5 extra days out of it, but I did notice to where it definitely extended the life.
And that's why I thought if I've got the solar pack and a normal battery pack, that normal battery pack is 4 days they're good for. So if I've got that and the solar, that's 7 days of energy that I've got out there. So plus I've got the charcoal straw, so I can filter water. That's fine.
I have so when I'm out doing excavations or working in the bins, I use the life straw.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have that over there, but I'm sure you have some. If not, some compo, and it's basically just that straw. I go right up that muddy cattle poop water when I'm real thirsty.
That's it. Yeah, and it's got the syringe for filtering and things as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, and then I've got a basic tin cooking pan and a small stove, and that's basically what my meals are going to be on.
Here's my battery pack, Lee.
Wow.
It's also a flashlight and a speaker.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, mounts a tripod.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Can we get some journey up in here while I'm magnet fishing?
Yeah. Believe me, this thing gets louder than like a normal stereo system. It's waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, and electric proof. Like you could literally hit this with the live electric cord, and it will bounce the normal electric. Not talking 240, but the 110, 120.
Yeah.
Hey, just talking about speakers, it was so funny. So during Global Magnet Fishing Day, Chris brought his setup, and he has like all kinds of speaker equipment. We had these speakers set up on the side of our canopy, not blasting music, but we were like playing music, like our global magnet fishing day had some. We were rocking out down there. Yeah, I mean, we were having a party celebrating global magnet fishing day down there. Jan looked over to me. She was like, "Do you think we need a permit for this?" I'm like, "Nah, baby, it's Journey. We're good."
So the in the chat they're talking about the GoPro. It is waterproof up to 33 feet, but if you do like I do, and you replace the side door with one of the replacement doors that has the little cord latch, it is not waterproof. Water will get in it, and it takes about 5 to 7 days to dry out.
Whoa.
In rice.
See, these are all good pro tips to know.
When I did that, this is the Hero 9. This screen for the first 3 to 5 days was covered in water. I ended up having to put it in rice in the sun with the rice actually pushed up in the battery pack and then blow all the dust out. Mm-hmm. Like Sean said, we found that out.
Yeah.
I like the phone, and usually I'm lucky because Annie's with me, so she could be like my, phone holder person and do the footage. But I do like the perspective of a GoPro. So I've actually seen harnesses. They look kind of janky though, where you could put your phone kind of mounted like the GoPro on your chest. I wasn't really sold on that, but like I said, it's like that the GoPro perspective is pretty cool. And I think it would be cool to have the GoPro and the phone, and then be able to cut clips together of like distance. But that's when you get an editing nightmare and all that madness.
Yeah, I just want to do a basic edit. You see what I see, basically, and that's the phone's going to give that best perspective for that.
So Sean uses a tripod, but he also has a harness for his phone.
Chest mount, yeah.
So he has the harness thing. Yeah. See, well, Sean, how's that work out for you, bro?
It's pretty cool.
Because you've seen it. You were out with him.
Yeah, I was out there with him whenever he filmed a couple of shorts. Actually, out on my balcony is a sign that I want to say it was like September, October of last year. Mm-hmm. We went out with one of Bug's friends, taking her friends magnet fishing for the first time. They'd seen a couple videos. They wanted to try it. They'd watched our videos. And so we took them out there. And I had been trying to pull this sign out with the Helios and with the claw last year, and it was stuck. Sean hooked onto it and didn't know if we were going to get his magnet off with how it hooked on. And I go and over to where he's at, and I'm like, yeah, I think you're on there. I know how to get it off. And so I go to pull it off, and it budges. And I'm like, no way. Like, the energy was, I was like, oh, I'm ready to go. Nope, not leaving yet. We're pulling this out. And
I see bubbles.
we saw bubbles, and I'm sitting there.
Bubbles. Hold up.
Happiest day, find of the day. The big find was awesome, but that just made my day. That sign is sitting on my balcony, waiting to get cleaned up still.
Well, Sean says it's the setup's pretty decent. Touchscreen gloves, though, yeah, that makes sense, and that's kind of hard. I can see that issue. Because this is the GoPro, isn't that voice command?
You can do voice command, or you can. I actually have touched it with wet hands, and it works just fine. But also on GoPro, you can use your phone.
Okay.
So. Oh, I don't have a battery in it. I'm trying to turn it on with no battery.
I think the harness is. I think the harness is interesting. Sean said he had that it works pretty good for him. Being a phone person, maybe I'll add that.
I must admit, I've used the harness when I'm on higher sites, bridges, things like that. Absolutely perfect for the downward shot.
Is it? Yeah.
So,
that shot. Yeah. One. Yep.
So us being tall folk, if we're up there on a bridge looking down, that camera angled at that angle is going to show you exactly what's coming up straight away. That's the magic shot for me, that one.
Busby
Tripod
says,
does not go film that noise of phone in a hand because you worry about actually dropping your phone.
So I'm going to show
Busby
this
says
here.
never use theirs. Well, use it and let us know how it works out before I buy one.
I'm going to show this here real
Good,
quick.
Sean. I need one more good review on it, and then maybe I'll pop.
So this is what the app looks like. It shows my camera and everything.
Okay.
I can literally hit live preview and give it a second to connect. Sometimes it takes a minute. It'll ask me to join the network. But once you get it connected, like I said, sometimes it takes a minute.
There it goes.
Right there to your phone. And I've literally gone live to where you can see this right from the phone.
Okay.
But then you can go in. I was going to show this for Lee also on the GoPro, and I don't pay for any subscription for it or anything.
Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, good for pointing that out because
you can go in and pull all your video right to your phone.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
That's pretty cool.
And you can even add it to albums, all for free.
Wow.
Yeah, because that's good to know because that's sometimes where you get caught. It's like, oh wait, it's $5.99, right? The classic $5.99 a month.
See, and then they also have it to where they've got a GoPro Studio now, where you can do all the editing for your video right there in the GoPro app and pull it all together in the app. Now, some of it is premium. I've looked at doing premium because they give you like 2 terabytes of storage or unlimited storage or something like that. But it's, I don't, let's see.
What GoPro is that? What one is that, Jared?
So I have the Hero 9.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $25 a year, and it says unlimited access, unlimited storage.
Okay.
Definitely worth looking into.
Yeah, so it's unlimited cloud storage for your GoPro footage and 25 gigabytes for non-GoPro storage.
So I got like a when I first started out and was like curious about, well, I didn't want to buy a GoPro. I ended up getting one like those Amazon ones or whatever. It works okay. Yeah, it works okay, but definitely like the lack of functionality and stuff, obviously, from...
Yeah.
How do you feel? So you record with both of them. Do you
I've used both.
Picture difference, obviously, or...
To be honest, there's no picture difference. But
okay, so I'm not crazy because I was like, I didn't really notice a picture difference.
Now, I paid almost $300 whenever I bought the Hero 7 originally. I paid $450 brand new at the time. It had only been out maybe a month. Yeah. And I bought a 4-year warranty at Best Buy. When Dad went to the event for St. Jude, he had taken the camera, my GoPro, with him. The summer before that, though, I had gone to Texas, and at 10 o'clock in the morning, it was 105 degrees, and I was at a graduation. Sun beaming right down on the GoPro for 10 minutes killed it. So I thought, oh, maybe it just got overheated. I never really used it much after that. It was a tax write-off because it was bought for my landscaping company. I used it for one job, and it's a write-off. So when I went and had Dad take it, he went to go do video, and it wouldn't do video for him. It just did everything as time-lapse for the entire time he was there. It was like 16 gigabytes of nothing but pictures. So I took it in. They replaced it at Best Buy for the 9 because that was the value it was at the time. And I couldn't be happier with it other than the fact that other than the battery. The battery does not last half as long in the GoPro
Interesting.
as it does in the Wolfgang that I have, which is a 200 model. I love both of them. If I'm wanting something where I can go live, I use the GoPro. But if it's just me filming a video for us, honestly, I prefer the Wolfgang.
Sean says he likes the front and back camera after the 9 or whatever. Yeah. One thing I noticed, like when I was hanging out with a couple folks, that they would flip that GoPro around and they could see, like, because of the front camera, and they would just, like, kind of hold it and film their footage or whatever with themselves in the screen, because they could see themselves and see that it looked good.
See if I can get this one over. So I have the front screen turned off, but there's a back screen. Let me get it turned on real quick.
Well, that's cool. You could turn each one off and on to save battery and stuff like that.
This is the Wolfgang A200. This is the one I won at the event.
It
is $80.
That's similar to the one I have. That, like,
$80 on Amazon.
Yeah, the video comes out good, like, but yeah, it's not like voice command, or you don't have like all this crazy.
Actually, it does have voice command.
Oh man,
you can program it for voice command, but it also comes with the remote. So the only difference is this model for the A200 is not waterproof at all unless you put it in a case. But if you buy it with the case or the accessory pack, there's two different backs for the case, and one of them has little slits in the back plastic for the audio to be better. One of them doesn't. But if you get I think it's the A420 model from Wolfgang, it's waterproof up to like 15 feet or something like that.
That's cool. Well, so that's good to know. So, like, folks out there who are maybe interested in that GoPro perspective, don't feel intimidated about buying that the Wolfgang or whatever, because the video quality from what we're seeing, like I said, personal experience, like you kind of said too, is pretty good. You do lack some functionality. You don't have the front and back screen and stuff. But if you are just looking for that that angle footage, like what Lee was talking about, where it's definitely feasible if you don't want to go the full GoPro price, and you're not going to lack in quality video footage in your content. So that's good. Yeah.
Well, again, good for the kayak as well, in case you roll. It's waterproof enough that you can actually roll and be safe.
The Wolfgang was 70. Chop Shop, they donated it. Him and Wendy donated it, and like Sean said, it's 4K for the resolution. Now I will say the GoPro, I have both of these set on the same settings, set for the was it 2.4, 2.7, 60 hertz. And the GoPro lasts about 30-45 minutes.
Oh yeah,
the Wolfgang will last almost 2 hours on that.
Dude, that's crazy. So
the Wolfgang battery is way better, and it's under warranty. It has a 1-year warranty on the Wolfgang automatic. The GoPro has a 1-year warranty also, but the battery alone is way better.
That's good. That's good to know. That's good to know too. Yeah. So that's.
And I may or may not have emailed GoPro saying, "Hey, I have both of these, and your battery sucks." So.
Well, that's good to know. Anyway, thanks for that, Jared. That's something to take on board.
Yeah. Like I said, because it's like I'm thinking about. I was thinking about investing in the GoPro, but I already have one. And like I said, the video footage seems pretty good, the quality. So, it's like, for what I do, just tinkering around, maybe that's good enough. Well, like I said, if folks in the chat were kind of curious about getting something like that, it's like, well, you might not have to go to the GoPro. You're not going to lack that kind of quality footage. You just have a little more limited functionality.
Well, and all of the Burkle Cerakote, all of their videos is done with this same Wolfgang. For all of their videos. it has an app you can download. I haven't downloaded it because my phone is not the best quality right now. It's out of storage almost, and I've got to get it repaired because the back's all shattered. So
There was a question about the waterproof casing for the Wolfgang. Wolfgang, while not GoPro,
it comes with it.
Popular brand. They probably do have that on Amazon. But I also thought there was a certain universalness to it. Like a lot of these kind of make close to the same size and buttons similar to where it's somewhat not universal for everything, but like
So the case for the Wolfgang comes with it for the waterproof case.
Boom, there you go.
It comes with it, and it comes with the 2 back doors.
So are the attachments similar to like how the GoPro attachments are? So like all
the attachments are all the same.
The triple thing that goes in, the
Yep.
the triple. Yep. So the attachments are what's universal, kind of. Yeah, because sometimes you want to, you guys like you can hang it on something, or you can put on, this and that, or I have one that's like you can float it in the water and have it. All kinds of weird attachments for those things.
Yeah, look, right here.
Yeah, dude.
See, when I bought my GoPro, I bought the ultimate kit, and it had everything I thought.
Yep.
And then I get the Wolfgang, and it has a handlebar attachment that I could have used years ago.
Did it come with the helmet attachment?
It came with the helmet attachment.
Yeah,
so it's got the 2 different parts.
Whatever you want to do.
Literally, whatever you want to do. Now, I will say the Wolfgang has a little bit different screws for it than some of them, because the kit that I have, they were skinny, and then they just had the kind of a fatter head. But the Wolfgang are all solid. The ones that I have, you can pop the screw out and replace the plastic. So I kind of like how the ones for the GoPro kit that I got were from Best Buy, but the Wolfgangs are a little more solid, and they're not quite as long, so you don't have to worry about over screwing them and breaking the mounts. I've done that with so many, I've had to buy more. But yeah, all of them. I just have one up here, actually. There we go. I just had one up here, so I guess I'll just pull this one out. They all attach to that same 3-piece mount, and you can put it on any tripod or screw-on adapter.
Yep.
That has a threaded mount. So they make the attachments and all that pretty universal.
Yeah. Yeah, I see some folks, like, so when they have the GoPro, most folks tend to do the chest mount perspective because the head putting on. I've seen some people like roll with like on the head or whatever, but too shaky a little bit.
See, my issue, I would have put out a video from the event, but my issue was I was using the GoPro on the chest mount, and I didn't have it tightened down enough because I was afraid of snapping my last mount that I had. So the camera would be sitting there at one point and then would go like this every time I'd go to throw, and so I'd pull it back up, and so you just go back and forth, and I'm like, I'm going to make someone
gave the wrong angle.
Yeah. So did you end up putting it on your head? Or?
I can't use the head mounts because they have silicone on the inside, and I'm allergic to silicone. So that's like my Apple Watch. I have to use the cloth ones that are elastic, not silicone bands.
So I take it everyone in chat who uses a GoPro uses the chest mount method.
A lot of people I've seen do, but I love the tripod method.
Yeah,
I love the tripod.
Honestly, whenever I'm able to start going back out doing magnet fishing, when I'm able to go out doing magnet fishing, that's what I'm going to start doing more of. Dispatch, he does it on a hat. So,
Oh, okay.
I tried doing the hat, and it, like I said, it's got the silicone, so I still broke out.
Mm-hmm.
There's quite a few in the UK do it on the hat with the GoPros as well.
Yeah, everyone has their own style and their own preferred
Yeah.
method. It's interesting to see. Some folks like it, prefer it this way. Because anytime I hear anything, if I had it on my hat, you would see nothing but like my head turning every 2 seconds, chasing squirrels.
But yeah, certainly for me, on the walk, it's going to be hands-free, literally holding my phone as and when I see something interesting, or if I'm turning a different corner, something like that. It's not practical to take the tripod on such a long walk. It's just too much weight for the distance. Obviously, the essentials are needed more.
You know what, though, Lee? Maybe that clamp bracket might be worth taking for the phone or something, because it looks like you might luck out with some wooded areas, and then you can, and that's not that heavy.
True. Yeah.
Threw that in there, and so then if you wanted that perspective of, it has to be a certain place with a certain kind of whatever where you can mount it, but you might have that ability to get that perspective, because I don't know, you scope out the area, you'll be able to see like, oh yeah, there's shit.
Generally, what I do on that one is I'd go primitive. So I'd literally tape the phone to a wooden stick, stick it in the ground, and then press record.
Yep.
Inventive.
Nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
So that works, and certainly when you do your bushcraft and camping, that gives a good access point of that as well, and you're not carrying lots of unnecessary items.
Mm-hmm.
Do a little bit of MacGyvering.
It's cool. You can literally burn the wood when you're finished with it and then move on to your next site.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can score one of those old school US MREs for you, Lee. So you got that He strikes with you when you're sitting there looking at the sunset over the beautiful view.
That's something I do want to record as well, that the sun going down over the island. That's one thing that has to be. A sunrise and a sunset has to be at least in that video somewhere.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Can't wait to see it.
So here's my question, Benny. You're going to try to score him one of the U.S. MREs. Which flavor are you doing? Are you doing chili mac, beef stew?
I got to pick a good one for him, right? You know what I mean?
But it's going to be Californian Reaper, isn't it?
No, if it's old school, it won't be that. But I've heard the chili mac is the best.
It's gonna be some beef stroganoff.
Oh, see, one of my first security
Jared,
jobs.
as long as it's not any part of our bean challenge, and it should go okay.
God. Dad has those 5 the beans, and he said there's 10 left in there.
Wow!
And I was like, "Hey, we did 5 beans. You're late. You got to do all 10."
Yeah, no, me and Johnny did 10.
Ugh.
It literally nearly burnt us out.
It looks like in the chat we got a couple folks who are familiar with the old school MREs. They said,
Oh, Dad
Busby says,
yeah.
Don't eat the brownie. What are you talking about? That's the best part.
No, it tastes like chalk.
Mm.
Okay, so I may have tasted one with a buddy of mine when I worked security. He was in the National Guard, and he brought in a bunch of MREs one day, and I forgot to bring food. My check did not hit.
Yeah.
Getting hungry over here.
Oh, man. He goes, I left an MRE if you want it. I'm like, well, I got to check, make sure there's no soy. And I read it. He was like, oh, these ones don't have any soy, but they got a lot of salt. I was like, oh, I like salt. Yeah. Not that much.
No. All of a sudden, your skin starts peeling. You take a bite.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, we'll have to see on that one.
Well, Lee, you got to make a video of you eating it.
Yeah.
USMRE on your.
That'll go well with my food testing products anyway.
Well, I think the only thing it'll be in it is cigarettes and beans. I mean, it'll be a classic one.
That would be a real
I'll
classic.
just trade the cigarettes off. I don't need them.
Oh.
I swear they put a pack of Lucky Strikes, I think, in those old ones.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back in the day.
Dad said he ate one of the Vietnam era sea rations.
Oh no.
See, doing the MRE, that'd really replace some of the salt you lose with electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, it's after day 3. You look at your hat that you've been wearing. You got that white salty crust on the outside. You're like, yeah.
Leave the black sheep hat at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to see.
It's all coastal sea air anyway, so everything will get ruined out there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leather does not do good near seawater too often. If
No.
it's that long of an adventure.
Yeah, I was like, when I would go camping, like I really tried to we go on things. I pack the MREs, and Janny would be with me. She's not that kind of camper, so it'd be like, all right, here's some saltine crackers. Like, oh, you're not down for the same adventure I was down for, you know.
Yeah, the weird thing, he'll be walking back into civilization.
Uh-huh. Well, you appreciate that steak so much more.
Yeah.
Well, I've got stop-off points, so if I do run out of food or anything, I can just go to those, stock up. The proper towns, things like that. So,
yeah.
Magnet Fishing with Sean asked, will I have other Kratos hats? We have 2 versions of the hats right now. We have this hat and then a trucker cap that's like a blue brim and white. I do think it would be cool to get different color hats like this and maybe like a different design. Maybe get the Kratos emblem. So yeah, I'm looking into that.
Nice. Yeah, eBay is usually really high if you buy those MREs. You're going to pay about 3 times what they're worth.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on eBay is that way for the most part, though.
So we have got army surplus stores here. Sometimes they've got American.
Well, that's where I'm going.
Sometimes they've got Australian stuff as well.
I'm going right down to the army surplus store. I'm looking for beef stroganoff, sketty. And hey, luckily because I do mass volumes of shipping, I do get somewhat of a discount. So I'll be sending this over to you, Lee.
I'll definitely taste test it and be on the thing.
We want to see. I want to see a video. Yeah, well, we just need the video, not really for the content, just to make sure you survive after eating the old MRE.
Exactly. Yeah. What's that, Jared? Is that in the pink tutu?
Like balances here to make sure you're all right out there. Yeah, Lee ain't been right since he ate that US 1957 MRE.
Yeah.
Don't get the Australian ones with Vegemite.
It might be an adventure.
Well, yeah.
No, what I do have to say is if
an
you
adventure to the woodland, sounds of it.
From what
Take
I've heard,
to roll with toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah, if you have the stroganoff, make sure you've got toilet paper or near a bathroom.
Yeah.
Wet wipes might not hurt either.
Might be a trip into the sea then.
Hey,
Hashtag not sponsored by Dude Wipe.
yeah. Hey, sometimes you just need to go into the sea. You know what I mean, brother? Get a little cleaned up.
Dispatch says MRE eggs au gratin was pretty good with hot sauce.
Ooh. Hot sauce makes everything better. So, yeah.
I'll have to try that.
Yep.
Some of them hot sauces in America were nice.
Do you like hot sauce, Lee?
Well, I'm starting to after the American experience.
Yeah, because I was wondering, it's like, are you a spicy food person or
Not
are you?
really, no.
No.
But when I tried some of them, it's like, yeah, that's a bit too hot. And others were just like, yeah, I can have that.
So,
So,
a funny thing with hot sauce with me is a lot of times I'll order from Sticker Mule and in the Team Kratos Ambassador group. Like every once in a while, there's good deals and I'll post it in there. But what's funny with Sticker Mule is if you order over a certain amount, they send you a bottle of hot sauce.
wow.
So I ordered some products from Sticker Mule, a lot of stickers. They have good stickers and stuff, but I have like 500 bottles of this mule sauce because every time you get a certain amount, they send it to you. Well, Kratos has been around for a while. I like hot sauce, but I don't drink it out of a cup. You know what I mean? So I'm going to send you some of the Sticker Mule hot sauce too. And
Okay, I'll definitely taste test that then.
Yeah, well, here's what's cool about it. It's not like super blazing hot. Weirdly enough, this hot sauce from the sticker company is good. It's good. It is. Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Jack knows, and probably some folks in the chat who've dealt with stick. They just had a weird sale on bumper stickers. It was like 50 of them for $29. I sat there and looked at it, I said, heck yeah. I think it's probably, it's going on for today. But it was like their special was $29 for like 50 bumper stickers.
Yeah, you can't argue with that.
Yeah, well, every once in a while they have good things. Sometimes you'll get the 50 stickers for $9. Like I said, if I post when I see good deals like that, because I know a lot of I like the quality of Sticker Mule stickers. I don't get them all the time. I have various sources, but when I see a good deal, I definitely get them. So like when I see those deals, I kind of share them because it's like, yeah, for $9 you're getting 50 stickers.
Yeah,
that's cool if you're just getting a channel kind of rolling and you kind of want some, because stickers are fun to pass out, and also it's like when we do these giveaways and stuff, send some stickers out because that gets your channel recognition in the community and stuff. And
yeah, we do have a similar company in the UK, but I've never used them. I just go to one source and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if Sticker Mule's over there.
No.
See, if
It's a
they're
US
an American company, if they're an American and they've never used Sticker Mule and they want to do a limited edition, you sign up for Sticker Mule under a brand new email. They will give you a promotion for $1 for like 10 or 15 stickers.
They do, yeah.
And that's how I was able to get my first like 13 is what they sent.
Yeah, they're good quality stickers. When Kratos first started out, I use Sticker Mule stickers exclusively. The other site I use for folks who are interested in maybe getting stickers or something like what I use, because I search for bulk, for good deals on quality stuff that has to be quality, but also look for reasonable price. I think it's customstickers.com. I use those too, and that's where you can get like bulk for reasonable prices. But the Sticker Mule deals when they come out, 50 for $9 or whatever, that's really a good. It's $9 free shipping. It's really cool if you have a channel, you don't have a sticker, and you kind of just want some. It's $9.
Yeah. See, the place I go to actually owns Sticker Mule, part of Sticker Mule, and they're the ones who make all of my stickers, and literally Sticker Mule quality for a fraction of the price.
Yep.
I get 500 stickers and I pay like $80.
Yeah, I think LGM threw out a name, Lily
Lemma Prince.
I never heard of those before. I'll look into them because, like I said, if I always look for a good deal and quality. You get what you pay for too. So you have to watch that balance. But I'll have to check them out. Yep, he just dropped the link right there.
Yep.
Thanks, LGM.
Yep, thanks, James. Yeah, no, they're great. So
LGM's repping them. He says they're good. I'll check them out, brother. I always like about.
I'll check them out as well.
Yeah.
So I know that I've got Their sticker right here.
So LGM, I'll message you with the details of the walk that I'll be doing, just so you're all caught up to speed on that one.
Yep. Yeah, see, like the ones that I get there for the stickers, they're all waterproof vinyl that won't fade over like a year or two in the sun. They're fade proof. So
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons I like the place I go. And actually, speaking of stickers, the event stickers have been ordered.
Nice.
So I actually talked with the place, and they're going to be delivering them to me, knowing my condition right now with no vehicle and my leg right now. She's going to look at shipping them to me, and they're covering the shipping for it since they're sweet. They're really nice to us. Everyone who's ordered stickers from me, Greg and Wendy stickers came from the same place for Wendy's Excellent Adventures. Chop Shop sticker. All of our stickers, Dad's sticker that I made for him. Mr. Nightheart, his sticker. Throw that in Ann's pack also. But they're going to be doing the stickers for us. So they gave a sponsorship package already.
That's awesome. That's cool.
Yeah, that's good news.
I can't wait to see those stickers.
Oh yeah. In fact,
I'll be right back. I gotta let Bud head outside. I just gotta put him on his little thing.
Okay.
Come on, buddy.
Oh. So I'd also like to say congratulations to Greg. He actually won the magnet and staff on my Facebook giveaway page.
Yes.
So that was that one, and the one that Benny's done was an extra, simply for hitting that 1500 mark. So once again, congrats to all the winners from all the different things that's gone on tonight and the previous one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely congrats to Greg on that, and congrats to you on 1500, and you keep growing.
Oh, just keep trying, just keep doing what we do, keep enjoying it, and numbers just appear when they appear. That's it. It's, you got to keep enjoying what you do. If you don't enjoy it, there's just no point to it whatsoever.
Yeah, my favorite part, there's two things I love when I watch your videos. One, when your intro, the good morning, good afternoon, good evening, you're acknowledging every time of the day, no matter what time someone's watching.
That's my trademark. Yeah.
That trademark. But then, you got me saying it, bits and bobs.
Yeah. Yeah, especially when we had to look at the dictionary terms so you knew what it were.
Yeah. Yep. So, but show Benny this here. So I'm not sure if you've seen it in color. So
that's
nice.
Oh heck yeah!
Wow.
I love Crusaders for a Cause. Yeah, that.
And then the it's got the state of Iowa in it because that's where it's being held.
Yep.
But the symbol in the middle is actually the global signal for sign language and nonverbal communication.
So mentioning this particular sticker, I will be doing a very special edition sticker also with the same logo in the middle with the Isle of Wight as a thing on it, and that will only be for people that donate to the cause.
So cool. Heck yeah.
Yep.
So that one, I'm actually making initially 100 stickers and going from there. So anybody can donate for the event, whether it's after the walk, before the walk, during the walk. But anybody, again, will receive one of those special edition stickers. Again, it just shows support.
Yeah. And when Lee and I had talked about this the other day after he pitched the idea to me before he put it on his Facebook and asked me if it was okay for him to use this to help the event. And I was like, that's cool with me, but it's honestly, are you okay with doing it? How's your health? I asked him 100 questions. And I was like, honestly, it's on you if you want to do it. I'm cool with any way anyone in the world wants to help. As I've said, for community, it's a community-based event. So it's not just me running it. I may be doing some of the legwork here for it, but it helps when other people throw things in like this.
Mm-hmm.
So Lee and I had talked about it. So he's going to replace this white State of Iowa with that
Our white symbol,
Our white symbol. And, limited edition sticker right there.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, Lee said it doesn't matter whether it's $1 or $100, no matter any amount to help donate to this event.
Yep.
So anybody that's wanting one of those particular stickers, if you do donate and you want in the sticker and it's for the walk, if you just mention in the comment, Isle of Wight or UK walk, we'll take the names and everybody will just get that sticker sent out to them as well. And that's globally.
Hey,
I'll cover all the shipping costs for that. That's not a problem.
Hey, Maddie said she wants to congratulate Lee on hitting 1,500. Hey, you know what?
Thank you, Maddie.
Congrats, buddy. Yeah.
So,
no doubt. Congrats.
And never thought it was going to be there, but, it did. And that's a major, major milestone for me, that one.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
So, I'm more than happy where it is. It's currently 1546, so it's gone up again.
Yeah.
So it's just really, really amazed me. And again, big shout out to everybody that's liked it, subscribed, or commented on my posts. If it wasn't for all you people out there, that channel wouldn't be there. So, thank you to everybody for supporting me, getting me there, and seeing the bits and bobs over the journey. So
I still say you need that shirt.
I will get you in one day where you'll just start talking British.
That's right. Yeah, before you know it.
Yes, Dispatch. So some people know this and some people don't. Dispatch is making a 3D printed magnet like he did the big pull tab.
Nice. Wow.
For a trophy. It's going to be one of the giveaway things.
That's going to be epic.
Yeah. Hey, awesome. Thanks so much.
That's amazing, Dispatch.
And once again, that's why it's like this community is so awesome, because just look at what you see here. Like I said, I didn't see this years ago. It's so great to see this stuff and like everyone just getting together and kind of getting it and seeing what, like I said, using what we love to do to really help, help these great causes. It's just so awesome.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at like last year's prizes and stuff for the things that people donated, we had the kayak from you, we had the camping kit from Georgianne, and all the music artists that Johnny and Maddie were able to reach out to and that responded and helped. I've kind of taken that same approach in a few. Now, those who know Des Moines, we're the city for Slipknot. So I've reached out to Corey Taylor lives 5 miles from me. Less than 5 miles, actually, 2.5. So I'm still looking for his pet giraffe. But you know, I'm reaching out to a lot of these people and a lot of these bands, just like Johnny and Maddie did, and doing that same kind of approach to try to help the cause. There's several artists out there. Like there's one that comes to mind that was actually on America's Got Talent. Her name was Maddie Harvey, and she is a deaf artist who she lost all of her hearing literally overnight. When she was in college, had to quit school completely and would do karaoke, and she started making her own music again afterwards, and she's a major artist. You look, and there's several famous people who we all know that you wouldn't even know. There's people from like hit shows like Stranger Things who are deaf, and it's such a broad, as I've said again, broad thing that it's not just people losing their hearing, but also people with very sensitive hearing or hearing conditions where the hearing is delayed. I forget exactly what it's called, but there's a condition where it basically your hearing is delayed, so it's like you're deaf.
Yep. Yeah, it's like you're kind of saying, it's not just like not hearing. There's different aspects of this whole, charity. What's going on there. It's not just what I think some people just kind of think of, like you can't hear or whatever. There's various different things. Because can you imagine, like being on a delayed hearing? I mean, that has to be crazy.
Yeah, and it's even like Tisha. She's got what they call, some people call it super hearing, but there's the opposite side of the being deaf is where you're very sensitive on your hearing. She can hear a dog whistle.
Oh wow.
So, I used to play around with my dog, and I'd blow a dog whistle on my phone, and she'd be like, "Will you shut that thing off?" And I'm like,
"That's crazy."
What? And she's like, "The dog whistle." And I'm going, "How can you hear that? It's at 15,000 for the hertz. You shouldn't be able to hear that."
So
like,
Professor Xavier's going to be knocking on your door any moment now and wanting to have a talk. It's like Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, could you think of it? Yeah, there's the other end of the spectrum, and that's what life is. It's all about, it's that spectrum. There's not just one.
Yeah.
A lot of variables.
Definitely.
Bad ideas. Also, how you lost your hearing. Yep. No doubt. Yeah,
But it has been a great 3.5
he hears dog whistles.
It's been an excellent live.
You sure those are the dog whistles? Just
Dad, at your place, I don't think those are dog whistles.
I dog whistles too, but there's no dogs around, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Alien communications.
Well, we're all here. It should look like a Helios 360. Should it look like the Helios 360? Yes. That's what we talked about, Dispatch. And then we're also going to put the event logo and the Kratos logo on it.
Heck yeah, it's going to be awesome. All night, Connie. Thanks for hanging out.
So I'm going to be saying good night as well. It's 3.5 hours running now.
Yeah, I was going to say, I got to get ready to go take my night meds. And
it's 04:15 in the UK.
Yeah. Oh,
4:15. 1500 hours.
That's what's so crazy. 'Cause you think it's like, yeah, Lee's over there in the UK.
6 hours ahead.
Hey, you better start making breakfast.
I know that'll be at 5 o'clock.
Okay, real quick, Lee, what's your favorite breakfast?
I do like scrambled egg on toast.
Scrambled egg on toast?
Yeah, just go to, or beans on toast.
Scrambled egg?
Wakes you up.
Cheese or anything on it, or is it just straight scrambled egg toast?
Straight scrambled egg. Yeah.
Well, you almost got inducted into the Fat Kid Club.
Hey, I haven't got any hot sauce.
Hey, it's been fun, guys. I'd like to thank everyone in the chat for hanging out with us.
Definitely.
And thanks for all the folks who donate to the giveaway, donating to the events coming up. It really does mean a lot. I know it means a lot to me. It means a lot to Jared. It means a lot to Lee.
It does.
It also means a lot to other people out there who you don't even know, but we're trying to help out on these things. So kudos to everyone out there. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm blessed to be part of this community, and it's just like so great to see what we got going on here. So let's keep it up.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Benny again for the prizes as well.
Yep. And
so
thank you to
Team
William
Kratos, Team Family. It's what we're for.
Definitely. Team Kratos, Team Family. While we're at it, thank you, William E., for your donation for the hat. Buying that hat and then donating it for the event or for Lee's giveaway tonight.
Thank you, William. That were amazing.
Thank you to everyone who's been in here tonight. But we will see you guys next week. At the moment, it's looking like next week will be a good one too. So
have a good night, y'all. Thanks for hanging out.
Good night, everybody. Bye.